Welcome back, people, and Happy New Year. It's season 6 and episode 1 of the Taxi Squad podcast. We appreciate you being here with us for another glorious year, regardless of where you're from in the world. Before we get started, please like, follow, and if you haven't yet, subscribe. Maybe share with a friend. We got some strange and unusual topics about people joining competitions. We have our top 5 sports moments of 2025. We have some baseball talk, a little bit of NBA questions for you, some NCAA breakdowns, and the NFL week review and playoff preview. It's the Taxi Squad podcast.
Come on, everybody, celebrate. The Taxi Squad is here today. So lose the blues, kick back and relax for now. They talk about sports and stupid stuff. They'll probably be wrong and it might get rough. So welcome back. It's the Taxi Squad. Yeah.
Vince, Happy New Year. Before the New Year, but Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's the 31st right now, but you guys are hearing this in the year of our Lord 2026. And I would like to call this the Vince Glove flu game, Mike, even though it's dead and gone. It's dead and gone. I feel all my energy, but I've just been flued up since the night of Christmas. I've been flued up, dude.
Happy Christmas. Here's a flu. So
Call
let me get it
Doug
straight.
Flu D, you know? Oh.
So you brought up the flu game because clearly during your flu experience, you watched The Last Dance.
Yeah, in its entirety in one day. Yeah.
You're like, he's the greatest basketball player ever lived in.
I didn't say it like that. All right, take a fucking CP, take a little chill pill on it. He just is. He just is. I have no. Yeah. And then I started getting in all like the real players give their opinions on like the GOAT talk. It's like, who's the greatest player of all time? It's Michael Jordan. Who's the best player of all time? It's probably LeBron James. Two different conversations. Greatness versus who's the best are two different conversations. Michael Jordan's the greatest. Don't care what anybody says. He wins when he needs to.
You watch that documentary, you get a little Chicago chubby, you know?
Yeah, and granted, he was like hand behind under his butt and tickling his own balls the whole time. That's what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I gave in. I give in, baby. Also, Jerry Krause, you know, what are we doing? What are we doing?
He constructed all those teams.
He did. He made them.
But he was trying to do it again, and it just didn't work.
Yeah. Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler is just not going to do it for you, buddy.
Do you know the Tracy McGrady trade was like
that
this close to happening?
Yeah,
Same
but
thing
I'm
with
happy he
Kobe,
went to the Raptors and he, you know, played with his cousin that he didn't know was his cousin. It's cool stories. Cool stories all around. But yeah, dude, I'm back up and after it. I might have 1 to 2 to 3 cocktails tonight and see how it feels. Or maybe
start with 1, give yourself like an hour.
Yeah.
And then you kind of, you know, depending on how much acetaminophen you have in your system.
Well, right now I got none. I haven't had any medicines today.
Oh, well, if you feel like drinking, then you're out of the woods.
I don't feel like drinking. I think it's like a social requirement.
Rite of passage. Are you gonna hit the town tonight, Vince? Are you gonna
gonna hit the town a little bit. What I did last year is I went to 3 different occasions on New Year's Eve, and it was stupid. It wasn't
like
fun.
Good. It was.
It was stupid. It's like, first off, Uber's insane in the city on New Year's.
Oh, at this time of year, no doubt.
And like you go to the first one, it's all fun. You're like, shit, this is fun. I don't want to leave. And then you leave and go to the next one. You're like, the party's already kind of set itself up in their areas and stuff like that. And then like, I'm not sheepish to just walk up and start talking to people. So I do. And then I get accustomed to that one. I'm like, finally I'm in and I'm good. And I'm like, shit, got to go to the next one. And I go to the next one and everybody's already bad shit wasted and dumb. And I'm like, this is dumb. Why'd I do this?
You know, Vince, to be you and so popular.
Fuck you.
I don't know how you deal. I don't know how you deal with it.
No.
I don't know how you do this.
I hate you.
So many people love you.
That's not the point. That isn't the point.
I do see what you're talking about, though, because you never want to be the most sober guy at a drinking party, but you never want to be the drunkest guy at a drinking party, right? So there's that balance.
Yep.
And you don't want to walk in and be kind of semi-sober while they're all half in the bag You still want to have a coherent conversation with someone.
Yeah. So yeah, the
It
last
seems
one I
like
got
pretty
to, I'm
much.
like, shit, well, okay. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get wasted now. There's no reason to. And it's just like, all right, fun time. So this
That's
year
why
I'm
you got to
going,
pick your
I'm going
place.
to one. I'm going to one this year. And if I
Have
get
fun.
bored and no one loves me, I'm just gonna go home.
Watch Lord of the Rings.
No, probably not. I think I came to this realization the other day in my flu-ness where I was like, all right, so last year on Christmas I got Lord of the Rings the book. I was already pretty into it. And then this entire year I've just been ripping into Lord of the It's been 365 of just Lord of the Rings all the time. Gotta take a chill. Gotta take a chill pill. I gotta find love in something else, dude. So
Hey,
maybe I'll move on. But
many things to find love with. I mean,
Yeah.
one of them is our Chicago Bears, which we will talk about.
True chains.
Many things, that you could find love in. Your sports teams, for example, that we just discussed. We got some top 5 moments to discuss, of course. Did Santa bring you anything before we get started in this ADD moment for Mike?
Santa brought me. I got a KitchenAid hand mixer. I got underwear and socks, APR APU as per usual. Nothing
Always.
else too crazy. It's Christmas now as a 30-year-old. It's kind of just like, no one spend money on me. I don't want you to do that. I spend
don't spend money on me.
buy
you
kids
something
stuff.
if you want it.
Buy the kids stuff. Buy sick Jordans for the kids. That's my move.
That's so much fun of something about being a fun uncle.
Mm-hmm.
That you get to do stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
Because we did that for my nephew. We got him a pair of Jordan 5s because he's going to be 5. He'll get another pair for his birthday.
Nice.
So, like, how sick is that?
That is so sick.
I get more joy in that.
Yeah.
Always the question, do you give more joy in giving or receiving a gift?
Oh, giving every time, but I hate trying to
Giving every
think of what, like if I know what someone wants and I get it for them and they tell me in passing and they don't put it on a list and then they're like, oh shit, I forgot I wanted this. You're like, that's the best. I don't like I don't know what this guy wants and I have to go, or like, I don't know what she wants and I have to go find. Like, I hate that. I hate the pursuit of that. I don't like doing it at all. And then just find, like, I got my dad plays Call of Duty. My dad's a duty guy. And I got him, I found a Monkey Time Bomb controller holder. Remember the Monkey Time Bomb?
Awesome. Yeah.
And I got it and he opened it and he's like, Dad's so awesome. My dad's a glorified kid. He's the man. And so my brother bought him Snoop on a stoop.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg on a stoop. My dad's like, this rocks. He had the best Christmas of all time.
See, that's the fun stuff. Something that either your father or your parents would love.
Yeah.
I'm taking my dad to Barrett Jackson. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to that. My brother kept talking about how he had this old Bears hat that he was afraid to wear because if he wore it, that he put the Maloik on the team.
Did he wear it on Sunday?
Stuff. He did not. So what I went and did is I bought him a new one.
Same type?
No, different type.
Okay.
Classic B, black background.
Oh, yeah.
Really just classics. He likes the simple.
Yeah.
So I got him that. He was jacked. He was like, oh, dude, this rocks. I'm like, yeah. Stuff like that that you can do that the fan would love. It's fun. It's fun.
I loves it, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know who doesn't love their fans?
Who's that?
Or the fam? The Jets, Vince. If the Jets could give you more realization that they are just a dog water franchise and could give a what about the bottom line, anything other than it. Let's talk about the kick for cash competition.
Okay, you said this. I don't have any background of it at all. So you're filling me in with the people. Let's go.
So the New York Jets ran a kick for cash field goal kicking competitions for fans during halftime of a home game a couple weeks ago. Okay. The winner would get a chance to win $100K by making a roughly 30 to 40-yard field goal.
Get a chance?
Yes, to get a chance. So you get like so many chances to kick the field goal. If you hit it,
you get it.
Right? It's like when Pat McAfee does his pregame kick on college game day.
What I'm asking though is like you get a chance, like if you make it, then you win it, or you make it, and you get your name put in the hat. Okay, so you make it, you win it. Got it.
You make it, you win it.
Okay.
Now you had to like try out for this. So one of the fans who tried out was this girl who's not Italian at all. Her name is Ashley Castellano Gervasi.
Sounds German.
Her whole family, lifelong Jets fans. Her dad was a lifelong Jets season ticket holder.
Okay.
They've given, on average, I don't know, almost $250,000 to this franchise over the past 25 years. not more.
Smart. Always.
Right?
Yeah.
Just in season ticket holding and all that.
Yeah.
She was the Division I goalkeeper at Stony Brook University.
Okay. Hell yeah, queen.
And currently a high school soccer coach and math teacher. Her father passed recently. She has still maintained the season tickets.
Okay.
Her and her family has still maintained these season tickets. She goes to every home game, regardless of how terrible the Jets are. Her soccer background, especially, let's just go with kicking, is a part of why her story stood out, though it became a part of the controversy that we'll get into.
Goalkeepers can kick too. Long.
They can. Now, what initially happened is that she was approached at a tailgate to be a part of this kicking competition. They were trying to find women to be a part of this. They were like, hey, would you want to try out at this? We know that you're a season ticket holder and we want to give our season ticket holders this opportunity, like most franchises do with season ticket holders, because that's just kind of your name's in the bucket.
Yep.
So she qualified for the finals by making a 20-yard qualifying field goal kick at a fan event earlier in the year. So this has been going on. So she knew she was going to be a part of this.
Okay.
Well, about a week before the competition, they decide you can't compete because she's a current high school soccer coach.
Shut the fuck up.
A rule they said that was in the contest terms to prevent people with organized sports experience from participating. She had already told them in her initial interview when they approached her that she had played soccer her whole life and has been coaching soccer. And they still invited her without flagging it. Okay? So this is very terrible redefined print and a total miss on the Jets organization. Now, of course, she wound up participating. She attempted, and she did not win the 30-yard, or she wound up participating, but due to her background, they wouldn't give her the $100,000.
But did she make it?
So she attempted but missed, and she did not win it. But for
she
this
wouldn't have gotten it
blow-up,
anyway.
They, put an honor of her late father, and the team appeared to have invited her, just by saying like, hey, we'll give you some, gear, and here's that. But the opportunity to say, yeah, you could kick, but we're not going to give you the
You want to know what
amount.
this is?
Corporate
I have a
bullshit
feeling I
and
know
greed.
what this is. Well, I think, yes. What I think it is that PR team goes out there, because again, like not everybody in the organization's an asshole. But
it took
I'm saying-
for fans to come out and all these different guys on social media to be like, hey, this is fucking wrong.
So hear me out. So the PR team, the marketing team, everybody that's doing is like, cool story. It's sad the dad died. Like we can kind of put all this stuff together and it's going to be a great situation. And then good old Woodrow Wilson, good old Woody on the top's like, they're going to take my money. She's too good. She knows what she's doing. Stop doing this. Don't let it happen. And they're like, we already kind of told her about it. He's like, well, stop it from happening. They're like, this is going to be a PR nightmare. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. They did it. PR nightmare. Hey, this is an issue. Okay, let her do it. She can't win it. Fine. And then they're like, all right, fuck. So they literally went and did what he said because he wanted to get girls to do it. This is just because this is some shit I hear about Reinsdorf all the time too, where it's like you keep moving the goalposts all the time. They had her go and do it to like essentially, and then they're like, well, make sure you say something about her dad and all this stuff. It's like, you already burned the bridge. You're already an asshole. And then he just left it for all of his lemmings to be like, how do we clean up the mess that he made himself? Like, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. I'm sure of it. And then they're like, now we look like assholes because you didn't want this to happen and you couldn't fix it before. You had to be reactive to it rather than proactive to it. And now we have to eat crow about the whole thing. I guarantee he or one of the upper dudes ruined everybody else's day. And then they were like, all right, fix up the mess that you didn't even know you made. Like that's exactly what happened. I'm sure of it.
Just shitty poor form on the Jets.
Bad.
I mean, granted, she wound up competing, but they were still like, yeah, you're still.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they had to because it's already out there in the ether.
Nobody made the 40-yard field goal, by the way.
Yeah. See, give her. She's already in it. Adjust it later and don't ask it later. Also, organized sports. You're a high school soccer coach. She's not on the women's national team. She's a high school soccer coach. Like, where's the line? It's like, oh, this guy can't do the punt, pass, and kick competition because he teaches flag football for like the local like union hall. Can't do that. Like, fuck you. Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah.
You can't be interested in sports at all except you have to be a Jet season ticket holder. It's just dumb. It's bad form. It's bad form.
It's just the biggest question is like, what's the worst team to have season tickets for? And like, just the most dire, just dire straits. Like you are a fan of that team. I mean, the Jets are on that list. The Bears were part of that list for a long time, right? Bulls could be on that. White Sox could be on that.
Yeah, it depends how long you had it. So are we talking like season ticket holders? Since
I'm going to say generational season ticket holders. So you've had for that. That's been like your dad to you.
So let's go to the Let's go 1980.
Sure. The Jets got to be up there. They're
Jets are probably one.
Jets are up.
Cleveland's up there.
Cleveland.
I'd make an argument for Minnesota because
Minnesota's
you've gotten they have the best win percentage of any team in the NFL ever full time, and they've never won a Super Bowl. It's got to be brutal to be like, I would almost rather be just so horrible. But like to be so close and then, to not do it would suck so bad. Like so many times. Yep. It's got to be New York though. I mean, it's hard to make an argument against them. It's them or the Browns. It's got to be. The Bengals would suck too though a little bit. Just because the owner doesn't give a shit.
If we're talking football, the Jets are number one. Bengals got to be 2, even though they have been to a Super Bowl.
Yep. They've been to 1. The Vikings have been to 4, but they just never won one. Would you rather get close to heartbreak and still get broken, or would you rather?
The Bills could be another one if you're going to throw it in because the Bills have been to 4 Super Bowls. Jim Kelly
in a row,
4, and you've been so close over the past, I don't know, 5 years.
Yeah.
It's been nuts.
I looked it up too. That's the crazy part about them losing the Super Bowl every year is it wasn't to the same teams.
No.
It was like, what was it?
Good.
It was the Niners I think it was the Niners it was the Redskins. It was the Joe Theismann Redskins. They beat them one time. And then the Giants beat them and then the Cowboys beat them twice. So it was the AFC or the NFC East just tore through the Bills every year.
Do you know the 1983 draft of quarterbacks is like unheard of?
Legendary, right? I did hear this.
Because it's Jim Kelly, Dan Marino, John Elway. All in the same draft.
Was that also Steve Young or was he later? He was 80.
Steve Young, I believe, was 84 or 85.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
But yeah.
Now, they did a whole 30 for 30 on it. I highly recommend to all of our listeners, if you have not watched the 30 for 30 on the 1983 football draft, do it. It is like, it sucks you in. It's one of those docs that just, you're in it. A
couple good years for drafts and sports in general. Because
yeah.
Olajuwon and Jordan were the year after.
A lot of generational talent being taken during that time.
Now we can hope that the 2024 draft is the same thing, but now
potentially I mean, for quarterbacks, one might argue, but there's still much to be seen there.
We might have an MVP this year from one of them, so
we may have an MVP, depending.
It feels like it's more likely now than it was before Monday Night Football this week.
We'll get into it, but that's crazy work, by the way.
Yeah.
If that's true, that the fact that one game could be just totally throw you out of it.
Well,
after
he
a
was
body of
trending
work?
a little bit down. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's just it's pretty nuts to me. But that is the strange and unusual topic of the week. And let's get into some top 5 sports moments. Vince, get
Yeah.
on the decks right now. Give me some sounds for the top 5 sports moments in 2025.
Oh.
Give me some decks. Give me a bunch of noises.
Okay, let's go.
Top 5
All right,
sports moments.
so top 5 sports moments in 2025. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
You want to just go one back and forth?
Yeah,
We'll start
I
at
got
5,
one
work
right
our way
away.
down to 1.
I got one right away. Got one.
All right.
The
what's your
number 1
5?
for me. The number 1.
Oh wait, number 1 or is it number 5?
I don't want to order them.
You don't want to order them.
Yeah, I want to claim one.
One is okay.
I say we go by like the ones you want to claim the most right away. Because then I don't want you
Okay.
to say it and be like, fuck, I lost my pick. So
Okay.
the number 1 sports moment of the year, I would say undoubtedly, excuse me,
Undoubtedly.
Luka Doncic getting traded to the freaking Lakers was the wildest thing that happened this year. You can't even deny it. Because when it happened, the whole internet lit on fire. I was in Cancun 15 Presidentes deep, dude, sitting on a lounge chair, calling everybody I knew because that was the dumbest trade. And it still is. And it lost a man his job. And now he's going Super Saiyan in Los Angeles, and I bet Dallas would want that right now. So Luka Doncic going to the Lakers is the number one story in my mind.
Even more so than the Thunder winning their first ever title as a team with the team that's been constructed and reconstructed.
Yes.
Constructed and reconstructed.
100%, because that's been slowly happening over time. People thought they were going to win. Nobody knew this was going to happen. The Dallas Mavericks didn't get anything back that was worth a shit for it. It was out of nowhere. It was in the middle of the night. It was like, this isn't even real. There's no way.
Okay. That's one for you. That's
Yeah.
one for you. It's good. I mean, if we're not going in particular order, I mean, this is truly number 1 for me.
Yeah, pick the one that you think the first. Yeah.
The Bears winning the NFC North because nobody saw this happening.
Is that reason?
Nobody saw
I'm with
this
you.
happening
I'm with
except my wife, maybe. Nobody saw this happening
Not at all.
at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what more to say. In Ben Johnson, we trust, but this is just unlike. I'm so over the moon about this team
Yeah.
and where we're clearly looking to go in the next few years is very promising. That's all I'll say.
Yep. I'm with you.
Okay. Number 2.
My second one, and I said it when it was going on, and I've had a lot of time to marinate on it, and it still is. Shohei Ohtani game 4 of the World Series was obscene.
It's one of the best baseball.
Or the
performances
NLCS,
of all-
excuse me, NLCS.
Yeah, what was the stat line?
4 homers. He hit, hold on, 469 yards in the 4th inning. He pitched that game too. So he went 10 strikeouts in six scoreless innings, 10 strikeouts, 4 home runs in a game from one guy. It's still the best performance an athlete has ever made that I've ever seen. You can't even compare it to anything. It's insanity.
It's true. I think it's one of those situations where he's doing something in the modern baseball era that's never been done, and we haven't seen this sort of work by anybody.
10 Ks,
ever.
6 scoreless, 4 home runs.
I do question if they're going to make him pitch or have him pitch more next season.
He will. I think he was gearing up to
Or should we say this season? We're here. So this is going to be interesting to pay attention to. They're adding more to their bullpen. They're getting freakish, even more freakish than they need to get freakish.
It's just unbelievable.
They might win 3 in a row here. So going to be some crazy 90s Yankees work ahead of us. Okay. And this is kind of odd coming from me, but it does come to mind for how emotional it was for this in particular athlete and what he did. Rory McIlroy winning his first Masters, I think, needs to be on the list. I think Rory winning his first. I think Rory deserves his roses. He's kind of a dick.
But in like a fun golf way.
Yeah.
Golf,
he's kind of in a fun like golf way. He's kind of like a bad boy where he'll tell fans to fuck off, which I kind of
sometimes
enjoy.
they do need to fuck off. If I'm being honest.
You do get to fuck off. Like the Ryder Cup, he just like totally laced into a fan, got him kicked out. And sometimes you got to let a naysayer know, as they would say.
True.
And I think Rory deserved his roses. It was a beautiful event. It's a great couch lock event.
Mm-hmm.
So I give Rory his roses there. I think that's my second.
Okay.
What's your third?
Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier with the Mafia has to be my third.
Yeah. Cash Patel.
Has to be my third.
I got to add that in mine in some capacity. It's crazy.
Chauncey Billups being the coach of the Portland Trailblazers and then getting arrested for underground gambling schemes with the fucking Mafia is the craziest story. And I remember when it came out, I was like, he's still the head coach. Like, how is this humanly possible? Like the Teflon Don, Chauncey Billups, king of Detroit, like MVP of the finals. He's the coach of the Trailblazers, and he gets caught with the Mafia. What a story. And how it's been going on, and it's just, open up a can of worms, dude. It did.
This has been going on for forever.
Yeah.
These stories have been going on for 30, 40 years. I mean, 50 years plus. The mob's always had their hand in it. I just thought it was such a record scratcher that, they come out in sports news and they're like, the Gambino crime family and Terry Rozier. And you're like, when's the last time the Gambino crime family got any public notice?
Honestly.
Zero. I mean, there's a reason for that. They don't want you to know. But
yeah,
I'm with you. I think this is definitely making my list as well because it's something that as we go
it's
through
crazy.
Weekly sports topics, that you're just like, how in the absolute F did this materialize over the past 5 years?
For the weeks that we don't have strange and unusuals, and to get the most strange and the most unusual situation.
The night after we record, which always occurs.
Yeah. It's just, you're just like, what are we even doing? What are we even doing?
Okay. Here's another one.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to remember his name at this time.
Okay.
Ryan Wedding, I still think makes the list. If we're saying on this topic, Ryan Wedding, if you've listened to this podcast, is just kind of like goated. Most wanted list for operating one of the largest drug rings in all of the world. And he used to be an Olympic skier, and he's still at large for the past 5 years. In new news, they just seized over $40 million in rare motorcycles from one of his compounds in Mexico.
Who is this man, dude?
This guy is like some shit out of a movie. I don't know what more to say. He is now like basically fully embedded in the Sinaloa cartel. Not on my like list, the fact that he would have aliases like El Jefe or the Giant. Crazy. So to still think that this is going on, there needs to be some notoriety. So that's my fourth.
I'm with you. I thought about this too because this was also a strange, unusual that we didn't get to. But you hear that NHL broadcaster calling the game and didn't know he was hot mic'd?
Oh yeah, that was so good.
And it wasn't like as bad as like the Tom.
What did he say while you're down there? Blow me.
Yeah, someone was fixing something under the desk, and he was sitting there. He's like, "Hey, while you're down there, blow me." It's like, "Hey, we're still live," and he's like, "Oh." With that one, in my mind, that one's funny.
It's such a great soundbite, and you can use it in many ways.
Hey, while you're down there, blow me. You're like, whoa.
Whoa, dude.
Chill out, buddy.
Now, who was it directed at? I think is the next question.
It was probably someone that was just, part of the audio team or like the.
Just sounds like something you'd say to one of the boys. Like
like someone's down there and they're just like messing with some stuff, and you're like, "Hey, while you're down there, blow me." Like, I would not say that, but I'd also.
And then he laughed. He was like, "Ah." And so like, dude.
Well, I'm sure that
we're
person's
live.
like, fuck you. They're just like, in a funny way, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so we got 4. I mean, a little strange. What's 5 for you?
This is difficult because there's a couple that like were not huge, but they were big.
Sure.
But I think for America, it's got to be Crawford Canelo. It's got to be Crawford coming in here, beating Canelo. Everybody talking shit about Canelo. Crawford, Nebraska man comes in, pop, pop, knockout, biatch, we're done. That's real boxing, baby. Not Jake Paul, Crawford Canelo.
True.
Thank you, Terrence Crawford. America, baby.
Okay. There's a lot of things here that we could go into, but I mean, Colson Montgomery's got to be on this list, no?
Yeah. Again, this is a personal list, and not for them. Not for the
me.
nation,
Colson Montgomery, being sent down in this first half of the year for the White Sox to be like, you need to figure out whatever the hell it is you need to figure out. Otherwise, we don't think this is going to work. And he's a top draft pick for us and supposed to be the next Corey Seager. And then comes back. They're like, nah, he's ready. Goes to the show. And hit 12 home runs or 14 home runs?
Put on a clinic. Led the league in
record
home runs in the second half. Yeah. It's just
and where this team is headed, I'm really excited. It feels we're spending money.
Yeah. A little bit.
It's just from a personal standpoint for the teams, the Bears winning the NFC North and Colson Montgomery potentially being somebody. This is exciting.
Honorable mention?
Yeah.
Caleb throw against the Packers.
Against the Packers.
Might be recency bias, but I lost my voice because I was screaming so much. I've never felt joy like that in years.
It truly is something. And
that's the Larry walk-off in Game 3 all over again, dude.
Right. This is just true. We're back up. We're back up, and it's to be in Chicago for the holidays. You're walking through the airport, and it's eye contact with just random people, and just bear down.
Yeah,
and just you feel it. It's just this sense of unity, and the fact that we have a quarterback in Chicago that's 271 yards away from being a 4,000-yard passer. They're
going to be throwing the ball this week.
They're throwing the ball this week, and
they're
playing to win.
This week. Yeah.
We'll get into it. But there's top 5 sports moments. We would like to remind you to like, follow, and subscribe if you have not at this stage of the game. And also call it in, right? 312-725-2107.
What did we miss? What sports moments did you like? What did we miss? Call us, tell us. Hey, assholes, you didn't say this. Hey, food for thought, say this. Hey, my favorite sports moment. Do it. Do it.
Call us in with your favorite sports moments of 2025. Yeah. We want to hear from you. You can be anonymous, by the way. If you're a little shy,
you don't have to say your name. Even if we know you, don't say your name. We're not going to say your name.
Say you're Job, right?
Yeah.
We're getting biblical.
Hey, I'm Job.
Yeah, go with. Hey, wife brought up some baby names to me the other day.
Job on there?
No. There's some insane work. There's a lot of fucking dog names on these kids lists today that do not. What happened, Eddie?
Yeah,
Eddie. What happened to Ben? Right? It's the truth. Thank you.
Yeah.
You see some of these names for especially girls like Avery, Bravely.
Yeah.
Anything with a Lee after it, I'm out. I'm out.
Well, I've been watching Landman, and his daughter's name is Ainsley. I don't like that name at all. I just really can't.
I hate these fucking names. It's the borderline of dog. I've seen some names that are Piper. That's my in-law's dog.
Yeah.
That's not a human.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Right?
I am very traditionalist with names. I don't think you should put anybody in a situation where their name is like something that people don't understand or can't say properly, or they're like, why'd your parents name you that? Call me James, call me Michael, call me Vincent, call me Thomas.
Right. Call me Richard.
Joshua, Richard.
Something.
Easy. Nicholas. All of them are easy.
They're easy. Granted, then there's some people who like try too hard to be cute, right?
I know.
They come from like the husband's Italian and then like the wife is true American. It's like, this is Nolan, Ariano, Stefano, this one. And you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? His name is Nolan. There's no Italian in the book of Italian that was fucking Nolan, okay?
Until now.
So what you see is a lineup of grease malls with like, "Hi, I'm Shane." It's like that just doesn't. No,
hi, I'm Seamus.
Hi, I'm. Oh yeah, Seamus. Me father was a tree. It's these names just need to stop. All right.
No, Seamus is a great name. I love Seamus.
Seamus. Me father was a tree. All right, let's talk about the World Baseball Classic, shall we?
We should, dude. America's got to win this more, dude.
No shit.
They've won it, once or twice? Japan's won it like 4 times?
After we bombed them on that grateful day in December, they were like, you know what? We're winning baseball from you from now on.
Yeah.
You want to fuck around? We're taking your pass.
We're taking baseball from you.
Hear that, Kennedy? You're fucked.
It feels just a touch like, the Dream Team Part 2 or even the Dream Team where it was like, hey.
Don't say that now. Don't do that.
No. I'm just saying. No. I'm not saying they are the Dream Team. I'm saying it feels as if like, hey, we keep fucking losing this, and we really shouldn't be, because we're supposed to be the best country like this. So let's get our best players and be real about it, and that's what they're doing, which is nice. So now we have the World Baseball Classic as it should be. It feels like in America. So have you seen this lineup, Mike, or no?
Well, I'm on the website and clearly
don't do it. I want to read it to you. Don't even do it to me. I want to read it.
All right, fine.
All right. So starting at DH, Kyle Schwarber. Welcome to the team.
No surprise.
Starting at catcher, Cal Raleigh, big dumper. Welcome to the team.
Ooh, that's the fattest ass in the world.
Mm-hmm. First base is open right now. We'll see where it goes. That was as of December 18th, but we'll see if the new team wants him to go. Second base, Bryce Terang. Like it. I like it. He's the man.
Who does he play for again?
Is he? Let's make sure, because I don't want to be wrong. Because I hate
you said
being
you're
wrong.
going to read it to me, and he
is a brewer. I was going to say he's a brewer. I'm looking at it with American hats.
Vince, you didn't know. You didn't know. Don't act that you didn't know.
Fine. Fuck you, dude. I assumed that he was a brewer. Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Good.
He's best.
He might win an MVP this year. He's that good.
He's best.
Third base, Gunnar Henderson. Love it. I love it. He's the best player.
Why wouldn't you flip-flop those? Why wouldn't you put Gunnar at short?
At short? Because Witt's faster and better.
Bobby Witt's the best middle infielder in the game.
Why would you put him at third? Put him at short. Let him play.
All right. Feel it. Go.
Left field, Corbin Carroll. His team's fast.
He's fast as fuck.
Him and Bobby Witt are the two fastest guys in the league.
I'm surprised they have him in left field.
Well,
right field must be a banger.
Well, center field, they got Pete Crow Armstrong. Fast as fuck. Right field, Aaron Judge.
Man.
Yeah.
We got a banger.
Squad.
We got a banger.
Now,
Skubal? We got Skubal starting.
Here, we're going to go through the rotation right now. What we got? We got Skubal's not number one.
Okay.
Number one is Paul Skeens.
Ooh.
We got
Feeling
Skeens.
nicey.
We got Skubal, number 2.
Ooh.
We got Logan Webb, number 3. Joe Ryan, number 4.
All right. Webb's on the D-backs still, right?
I believe so, but I don't want to be wrong again. Don't be fucking telling me. And in the bullpen right now, we got Mason Miller at the top, which is great.
Okay.
He's a dog. David Bednar, Matthew Boyd of Detroit, Garrett Clevenger, Clay Holmes, Griffin Jacks, Nolan McLean, Garrett Whitlock. This is a better team than they put out.
Any White Sox on this list?
You got to be good to be on the list, Mike.
Colson Montgomery should get should be like
He might
backup.
as a bench.
Same
So
thing.
they're waiting to fill out the bench right now. So that's what we're looking at.
Colson Montgomery and Chase Meadross should be definitely involved in this. Now, my question
Are
is,
they top 15 guys in the field right now?
I mean,
That's the question.
Colson Montgomery deserves
Is
to
he
be.
is he going to play utility? You're going to need utility guys.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the young guys should have their shot to play utility.
Kind of, but also a piece of it's like,
Or
if
you
get a
just
better
stack it
player,
with old dudes.
you just stack it. Like if you have like, they asked Mookie Betts to play and he's got stuff he wants to rehab right now, but he'd be the perfect, like he wouldn't play the bench, but he'd be the perfect on the bench guy because he could play short, second, any outfield position.
Yeah.
Put him anywhere you can. But like, again, like the last time they played was a good team. This is a better team. And there's going to be no excuse other than they should beat them. And that's happening this year. It's 2026, so get ready.
Well, it depends what Japan flies out there, because what if Murakami, whatever the hell his name is, decides to play? What if Shohei decides to play? What if
They did last
all
time.
the Japanese, right? So
Yeah.
there's a high chance that those guys return.
I believe that they put, like, we were mano-a-mano the whole time. They almost won it. I believe that they put their best talent out there, and they're going to do it again. But we also need to put our best talent out there. Oh, yeah, Will Smith, by the way. Will Smith's on there, too. So we'll probably play first or short or catcher, or him and Cal are going to flip-flop. But, yeah.
It's going to be it's a fun time. Vince and I, our original plan was to go to Japan, but, life gets in the way. So
they should get Nick Kurtz in there. That's what they should at first base.
Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz
should be there. He's going to be one of the best top young prospects. I mean, he's beyond a prospect now. He's legit. He's one of the best first basemen.
He was
in baseball.
great last year. Yeah,
he's a freak. Yeah, he was breaking records.
But you got guys that they're thinking about right now. Bryce Harper might come and play. Pete Alonso, Byron Buxton, guys like that. So like, there's still options for other dudes as well. But right now, I love it. Everybody in the comments is saying Freddie Freeman. He's Canadian, so chill out on that.
Which is crazy. Yeah, everybody wants Freddie. I don't blame him. Or Matt Olson would be another great addition.
That'd be sick.
Matt Olson would be sick
side.
at 1B. Yeah, absolutely. And he's one of the best at doing it. Fun fact, I don't know if you read this story, but allegedly, this is all allegedly, Murakami, who just recently signed with the Chicago White Sox, thought Chicago was a suburb of Boston.
That's good. I mean, why? All right. How do you? Let's see here. I'm not. Obviously, it's not Tokyo. This is the thing. Why would he know? Why would he know any different?
Why would he not know that? It's like, no, Chicago's its own city. And there's 2 baseball teams there. We don't know what more to tell you.
Okay, tell me where Kyoto is in Japan.
Not fucking clue.
Boom, bitch. That's what I'm saying.
You think, Vince, if somebody was about to pay me an absorbent amount of money to move to Japan, I would be like researching everywhere in Japan that I would want to live.
I guess, but he's probably looking at 7 different things. He just knows that he's looking at the brands probably more than anything. But I mean, if I said like, hey, where's Sapporo in comparison to Osaka?
Sapporo's wonderful beer. That's all I know.
Yes.
Sapporo, if you're hearing this and you'd like to sponsor the Taxi Squad podcast, we are listening.
But also in Japan, like Kyoto and Osaka are right next to each other.
We should promote in Japan.
That'd be fun.
We would be
2
a big
white
deal.
guys on a billboard. Hey.
Just like, Vinny single.
Yep.
Vinny single. Yeah. Ready to mingle, Japanese ladies.
There's a lot of guys that go out there and do
He wants to be the very best.
It's pretty weird too. I'll see videos of guys going to Japan to find my wife, and you're like, ugh. I kind of hate that.
Why?
Just like, why?
Dude.
I guess do whatever you want, but like that being your main goal is be like, find a sweet Japanese lady for me. It gives me the wrong.
Maybe
it gives me
they're-
like
maybe
whole Asian fetishization, gross
some
stuff.
guys are really into that.
Yeah, there's something to it. I don't know. Something gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Was it the black hair?
No, not of Japanese people. It's
Were
just
you
more
scared
like-
by the ring earlier in life? What happened?
No, I'm saying it's weird that some guys are so fascinated and obsessed with that they need to go to Japan to do it. I guess I won't yuck your yum, but ew, dude. You know?
Well, they go there because they're trying to find forever wife, and they're fascinated by American men. So there you have it.
I guess
That's why I'm
true,
saying
but it's
you'd
more
be
just
like a fucking big deal in Japan.
I know, but that's not my plan to go there and be like, I
Thick
need to
white
find-
men are a big deal in Japan because they
yeah.
don't steal. Oh, Gazira.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What? It's true. It's true.
That's crazy.
You would be the white monster, dude.
Oh, Gojira. Oh, it's fucked up. All right, moving on.
Whatever. All right.
Moving on.
Vince,
you don't
you
even
had
know.
some-
You don't even know. Dude.
You had some NBA.
Yeah.
You had some NBA talk.
So, famous NBA podcaster, Ryan Russillo, as many people know, asked a question the other day, and I tweeted that it might be the hardest question that anybody's ever asked for plenty of reasons. But the question is, who would you rather have right now? Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, Trae Young, or Joel Embiid?
One more time.
Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, Trae Young, Joel Embiid. Who would you rather have right now?
As far as pure upside,
Just right now, you're putting them on your team. You say your team is the same, like everything is just in the middle. You're not putting them on a specific team. Who would you rather have right now?
so I'm starting with a piece to build.
This
around.
is your guy. Yeah, this is your guy. Who would you rather
my
have?
focal point, and I'm going to build the team around that guy,
Mm-hmm.
Ja Morant, all day long.
Probably, yeah.
Ja Morant is the best athlete on the court. If he could get outside of being a thug, he would be.
If he
the
can stay
next Kobe.
healthy, that's
Well,
my concern.
A lot of the issues are off the field. Court.
Yeah, but same shit.
Pick,
Yeah,
pick a surface. I'm just saying that half of his dumb fuckery is done outside of the basketball court. On
True.
the basketball court, this guy's doing shit that you're like, whoa, who is that guy?
he is fun. It's my concern would be, is he here for a good time or a long time? Joel Embiid is probably the best player out of all these guys, but speaking of
But
healthy,
he can never stay healthy.
And
He's old now.
he doesn't seem interested in. And then, oh no, I did it again, dude. I do this once. I do this
Oops.
once a pod at this
It
point.
did it
Get out of
again.
here. Get out of
He's
here.
in the middle.
Me by myself. You go left. Boom. We're back.
Oh, and we're back.
And you go on so the way that the internet has it set, 'cause it was 28,000 people, almost 28,000 people voted. Ja Morant's at 17%. Zion's at 36.8. Trae's at 30. Embiid's at 15. I am kind of on the Zion train a little bit because he's slimmed down. He's playing well. If he could stay healthy in the same way, it's like he is young. Him and Ja are the same age. You build around a power forward like that, you can find guards a lot easier. It's kind of my thought. But as far as success is concerned, Trae's probably got the most postseason success. He's led a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's an impossible. The answer to it is probably none of them. There's plenty of other guys I would pick, but out of those four, you're like, who the fuck am I going to pick out of that? It's an impossible question for me.
It's crazy. I think Ja Morant's it.
He's the most
Trae
fun to
Young's
watch, that's
tremendous.
certainly.
I just think long term, they're in their 20s. You know, in my eyes, Zion does not do it for me. I think he's a one-trick pony,
A
and
little bit.
he can't stay on the court either. All these guys are such baby back, just soft. They're just soft. I don't know what more to say. You know, you look at the NBA right now as a just gathering of talent. The Thunder are insane.
They're insane.
Even
Even though they
are
can't
just-
beat the big bad wolf. That was I'm glad
He's
you
the
said
big
that
bad
too.
wolf.
The San Antonio Spurs, for them, they can't beat them.
Well, the Spurs, not right now, but I mean, give it 3 months. We're going to be right in the thick of it, about to approach the playoffs.
The Thunder should be beating the Spurs, though.
Okay, the Spurs are just figuring themselves out. They're hot right now, but who knows? It could be
They
for
beat
the West.
Shit, man. I mean, they beat them twice already. I mean, what? The Thunder have 5 losses, and half of them are from the Spurs.
Yeah, but are they managing minutes at this stage of the year? You know, you talk about
not on
load
Christmas,
management, which I hate that fucking word.
But that's the thing. So Christmas is like, I say this all the time. Christmas is when the season starts. That's what a lot of people say. So I was watching basketball on Christmas because football games, who gave a shit about any of those games, to be honest.
Doo-doo cheeks.
Yes. I was watching basketball. I love watching Christmas basketball. It's so fun. It's so awesome. It feels like a playoff environment, kind of, sort of, a little bit, where it's like they know.
Oh, you don't
people
feel
are
that way
watching
about
them.
the cup, dude? You don't feel that way about the cup?
No shot.
What about that cup?
And just watching that Spurs team, you're like, oh yeah, they're coached well. Wemby's an actual real problem. Because even I was watching my dad, he doesn't watch any NBA, and he's like, how do you defend that guy?
You can't.
You don't. You can't. He can, if he steps back and shoots over you, we took out a measuring tape to like see what he would look like in comparison to everybody in my family, and it was just laughable. And then he's got a wingspan. I think his wingspan's like 8'2" or something like that. You're like, that's how long his arms are? And you're like, yeah, you can't. You can't do anything.
We're Italian and Irish. No, of course we're not.
No, I mean my cousin's 6'3".
That's not a big deal.
But I'm just saying, like 6'3" is like tall in relative terms. But 6'3" next to 7'4", 7'5" is just nothing.
Yeah, these guys are the best athletes on the planet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're just looking at. I was like, Danny's tall. Put it against him, and Danny's like, what
think about Jokic. You think about KD. Think about all these guys. It's very similar.
But Jokic and KD are dwarfs next to him, dude. He's that big, and he's got that outside touch that's crazy, and like he's another one where you're like, you're so big that it's going to be a problem in 8 years. But I'm not even thinking about that.
Thunder are going to lock up the West, but hey, you can't discount the fact that the Nuggets and Rockets look really good too.
I agree. I'm with you.
The Rockets are starting to perk up a little bit. KD starts to look good. It's kind of the piece that everybody knew they needed. The Lakers are still around.
The Lakers, they're going to be in there too. But that's the thing. Like, I just see it coming down to, in my dream of dreams, and the Nuggets are easily capable of fucking it up. But I see it coming down to Western Conference Finals, Spurs Thunder 7-game series.
Are we also going to talk about that Kawhi Leonard just dropped 50 plus?
He's going to do that. He's going to remind you who he is. And then he's going to go back.
It was the most out of everything that happened.
Yeah.
There was just like, and Kawhi dropped 50. Okay.
Hey, by the way, I still got it. I still got
it. 50?
Yeah. Because he can.
There should be a trade for him this year at some point. Yeah.
He's the reason they are who they are.
If he went back to the Spurs,
I wouldn't even want him. If I'm a Spurs, I don't want him. They got Stephon Castle. They got Wembanyama. No. The only one that they should want is Giannis, to be honest. I wouldn't want Kawhi Leonard because he's going to come in there and then he needs to be the consummate leader of the team. And I wouldn't want that right now because the Clippers are a mess.
So you're saying he's going to the Suns. All right, cool.
He very well could. And he's just going to fuck that up too because that team's not good either. So, like,
yeah.
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't want him, to be honest. It's like that. It's like that T.I. and Justin Timberlake song.
Which one?
Dead and Gone.
Dead and Gone.
Means dead and gone.
What a song pull. All right, talk about Dead and Gone.
Yep.
Can Mike just go on a rant about USC right now?
Mike must go on a rant about USC right now, please.
All right. Wherever you are in this college football environment this time of year, maybe you don't give a shit like Vince, but his team isn't playing. They could have chosen.
I do give a shit, Mike.
You don't care.
I just don't care about bowl games that don't have any juice.
It's fine.
Go on. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, if his team was playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl, you would have watched the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah, I would have been super freaked out about it.
But
all right, if you're going to go on a rant, don't be coming at me. All right, go on your fucking rant, dude.
anyways, last night or Tuesday evening was the Alamo Bowl. I got home from Chicago, and I am now in my living room, and I'm like, yes, just in time. Got a little din going on the couch. I'm like, I am locked in. I'm going to watch USC beat up on TCU. Fella, let me tell you something. That didn't happen. This game was nuts, and these games usually tend to lean different ways because of the transfer portal now. I think the Trojans have about 20 plus guys that are out of the organization, I guess you could call it at this time, or what many would call it in the college world, the program. But Jaden Mayava still started. So did King Miller.
Most notably.
And what?
Most notably re-signed.
Most notably re-signed. And then they had some rookie talent out here doing some work. Tanook Hines looked great. Jaden Richardson looks great. They really know how to prospect wide receiver talent at USC. And I wonder why. Because Lincoln Riley is truly a one-trick pony. So going into the fourth quarter, they were up. It was 24-14. We were looking pretty solid going into the fourth quarter. Well, TCU had other things to happen here. Okay, so now you're up 10. TCU goes, I'm going to go score a touchdown. USC gets the ball back with about 3.5 minutes left, and they have the opportunity to get 2 first downs, take a knee. Well, in the most Lincoln Riley thing ever, he shits a Lee down his leg. His defense can't tackle. We know that's a thing. Defensive coordinator jumps ship to go to the NFL. He's like, fuck this. I'm out. Don't blame him. And they wind up losing the game in overtime.
Yeah.
And not did they lose the game in overtime. Okay. They were on the 2 to start overtime after a nice PI call, which I would like to bring out that the referees were blind in this game. There were so many pass interference calls that weren't called on both sides, so I'll give it that much. But there is a play where you're on your 2. They got stuffed 3 times. They had to kick a field goal. Now it's 27-24. You're going to give the Horned Frogs back the football. Okay. Now, Horned Frogs, chance. It's 3rd and 20. Okay. We got a sack. I'm like, oh, this is great. Just holding the field goal. We'll go into a second OT. This is perfect. Big sack. Awesome. It was the most mind-numbing thing I've watched that I couldn't believe what my eyeballs were seeing. It was like the Caleb Williams throw. Guys wide open in the flat, running back. Just like, you know what? Let's just get into field goal range. Let's live to die another day. Boop. Drop the ball to the flat. Running back is now running at 4 white jerseys, meaning USC. Their entire secondary misses this fucking guy. He does the Tarantella on the sideline, 30 yards, touchdown, calls game. I'm sitting there absolutely out of my mind. How did this happen? And then I just sat and thought to myself, this is Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
This is Lincoln Riley personified. The man's a play caller. That's what he's known to do. Many could say he's one of the best play callers in all of college
You called
football.
yourself out.
One of the best to ever do. No, but in like real deal situations where you need the guy to call up and cook up some plays that are going to end the fucking game for you, he doesn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
His defense can't tackle. 4 guys that are on the bubble to tackle one dude. He breaks all of them and runs 30 yards for a touchdown. I am out of it. I don't know what more to say. I don't know if this team is worth saving. I know that they claim to have one of the top transfer classes in the country coming in next year. I don't think that's going to change much. There's more news that came out about the whole, USC Notre Dame rivalry not happening in 2026. And a lot of that's on the both of them.
Yeah.
Both teams clearly didn't want it anymore.
Yeah.
And that's the way I read it. Because when USC went to go back to them to have these discussions, Notre Dame had passed on and created a deal with BYU.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, we're done. They were like, we're not even going to, they don't care. We don't care is kind of how I read it. So they were like, fuck it. We'll go play the Mormons. We'll call it the Catholics versus the Mormons. And we have a new battle on our hands.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a religion war. It's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun, but
I hate it. I hate it. I think it's stupid. It should be against USC, but
I just can't with this type of shit. But now
I was going to say, I want to open up like a podcast from 3 years ago or 2 years ago. And you could probably take 10 of those points and it's the same thing. It's like at some point, like he's going to have to figure out how to get a defense. And this thing is like, he's going to bring in all these guys. You're like, yeah, they've had like pretty good recruiting classes a couple times, but at some point they got to be able to teach guys how to tackle. Like at some point, like it's always been the issue. And it oftentimes it comes down to that, especially in a Notre Dame or USC game or another like ranked opponent. You guys play them close and then you shit down your jeans if you throw interceptions or you get tackled. You can't tackle anybody. That's just always been the issue. And I don't know if it's like he brings in defensive coordinators and doesn't let them do their job, or he is just so focused on offense that he just doesn't ever put any input or interest into the defense. But that's been Lincoln Riley since the beginning of Lincoln Riley. It always has been. You got to have like Dennis Allen come in and help him or something. You got to have a dude like that.
Lincoln Riley recently brought in Rob Ryan, the other Ryan brother.
Mm-hmm.
It clearly didn't do it.
Roll him down the hill and he's hitting top inertia. That's all I'll say.
If I grew my hair out, I'd look like Rob Ryan.
You need more of a belly.
Unless I need more of a belly, but the flow would be similar of the Rob Ryan flow. I just do not understand if this will ever fix itself. It's like deja vu with Lincoln Riley.
You know what it is, Mike? It's the definition of insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Same shit's going to keep happening.
Well, who do you go and get now? You just have to ride this contract out with him.
You do. At least for one more year.
They're not going to make a playoff. Even if they did, I don't think they have the horses to get it done.
If I were you, I'd be scared to play in Indiana right now.
They wouldn't hold a candle to anything Indiana's doing right now.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like offensively, they can, but they have no defense. They never have a defense.
The only team I think you might be able to compete against is just because they're so different is Miami.
Yeah. But
Miami's defense is nails.
And and if you want to be good through the entire playoff, like you're playing Miami round 1, like that would be, they're not getting them 2 rounds in. Who's your best defensive player in the last 3 years?
In college football?
Yeah. No. For USC.
Oh.
That's it in itself.
You can't even name them.
You can't name them. None of them been drafted. None of them and I know players are going to see that and be like, if I don't have any NFL potential in this defense, why the hell would I go there and do it? Because that starts a bigger issue too. It's like you don't have like a, Xavier Watts or something like that to look at and be like, hey, this defense is going to be nails,
I know we have Kennedy Urlacher in our secondary. That's cool.
Yeah, where did he come from? He couldn't get minutes at Notre Dame.
Right, which goes to show you a lot. We get like yesterday's news. Okay. The last one I could really think of, and I had to like look this up.
Yeah.
Was Leonard Williams. But Leonard Williams played at USC like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then you could maybe look at like Mekhi Blackman.
He was cool.
He was a contributor. Adoree Jackson was another one.
Adoree Jackson was good too, yeah.
Adoree Jackson in college was more of a kick returner.
Yeah.
But the fact that I even have to Google this is sad. So
I know.
You have to go.
Well, that's it. Yeah, that's like, not to compare apples to apples, or not. It's not apples to apples.
Now,
but
I will say from what I saw, the freshman / sophomore class coming into next year, they had some edge rushers that were looking pretty legit. I mean, we brought it to TCU a couple times that if these guys are refined and coached, there might be something. But you have a secondary where you're running cover 3 that they were getting pieced apart all game.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing too. It's like you bring in these good, talented players, but they're 18, man. Like, if they're not getting coached, then they're just free willy all over the. Like, you need to coach them. They're young, and you can look at the offensive side and you can see, Woody Marks is making a difference when he's playing in Houston, and like Addison and Drake London and like all these dudes are so good on the offensive side, and
Caleb Williams,
same thing. I can't, for the life of me, find somebody on defense that I could be like, oh yeah, he's playing a substantial role in an NFL defense. There's not a guy. I can't think of one. It's too one-sided.
Leonard Williams, yes.
Right, I'm saying in the last 5 years.
Correct.
Yeah,
well, it's USC in a USC nutshell. Let's talk about the college football playoff. Before we do that, I would love to talk about Marcus Freeman's hair in his most recent interview.
Okay.
Or lack thereof.
No, he's Boozer, baby.
Carlos Boozer with the beignet.
Well, a lot of guys do it, but he's been so glorified for his hairline where you're like, that's why he's getting it painted on. Yeah, dude, whatever. Late 30s, man. People lose their hair. It is what it is.
Yeah, it happens. Happens to the best of us.
Still a handsome son of a gun, though.
He also stated that he will come back and play the week. He's coming back to play the weakest college football schedule you've ever seen, so he's ready.
Why not? Well, hey, what he was getting was NFL interest, and he said, "No, thanks. I got a program to build." That's all he did.
Did you also see that the NCAA is kind of thrown out there at this time?
What?
So the NCAA states, okay, if you win 12 games, you're in regardless of your conference affiliation. Yep. Well, now the conferences are pushing back saying, we'll throw up a fuss if that's the case.
Yeah, that would.
They're pushing to get.
I've been 100% on if you win 12 games, you're in is bullshit. Because not all 12 games are the same. I don't think it should be that way. I don't think it should be like, because that's the thing too, is like you're just gonna start getting shit on. And then what if it happens where 13 teams have 12 wins? Because they all make easy schedules. Then what do? You have a 13-team playoff.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make that rule. The NCAA is stupid.
Well, at what point is it enough?
And that's what I'm saying. All it's doing is gonna move the goalposts. There needs to be like some other substantial reason. And I also don't think it should be like a, hey, if you win 12, you get in automatically. Because then if you get in automatically and you're clearly not a good team, or if another team deserved it more or whatever it is, I don't want the argument to be like, well, it was automatic bid. Auto bids are stupid. It's the same reason that pisses me off that 4 conferences need to get a bye or 4 conferences need to get in. It's like you get an auto bid from the Sun Belt and you end up getting shellacked in the first round. Like, what are we doing?
Hence James Madison.
That's what I'm saying. Auto bids are stupid. Auto bids are dumb. Don't do them.
All right, let's talk about the final 4 games before we get into it.
Yeah.
Before the semifinals, let's talk about these 4 games. So coming up this weekend.
One's happening today. One's happening right now.
Right.
Not right now, but they happened yesterday. It happened yesterday at 6:30 p.m.
It happened yesterday. Today, we have the Orange Bowl, Rose Bowl, and Sugar Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best days of football in recent memory. But let's talk about today first. We have Miami squaring off against Ohio State.
Let's see if we're right or wrong. I think we're going to be right.
Yeah?
I think Ohio State's going to take care of them early and often, and it's going to be over pretty easy.
Really? What gives you that?
I don't think Miami's that good. And they looked really bad in the first round. Even my Miami, like fan friends were like, I am not inspired after that win against Texas A&M. They were both horrible. They were not inspired after that win.
Everybody wants to talk about Mario Cristobal not meeting the mark, but he wins in big games.
Yeah.
He beat Notre Dame. He beat Texas A&M.
Yeah. He loses in
Okay.
bad games too, though. He's Brian Kelly.
Well, he wins those. He wins the big ones and loses the shitty ones. I don't know what more to say.
But he's never been put into the playoff against Ohio State. And I don't see Carson Beck playing well against it. And I think Ohio State's just really that good. I mean, we've talked about it ad nauseum, but I think they make it to the Natty again. I don't think Ohio State's even scared to play Miami at all. They're like, all right, here's another one on our list.
Right now, most books have Ohio State favored at where? How many points?
Okay. You have it?
No Googling? I have it.
Not.
No
That's
Googling.
what I'm saying. You have it? 9.5.
On the mark, 9.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. They're going
on the mark, 9.5. Here, I like this saga. We'll talk about each game. But
yeah.
Okay, I look at this game and say Miami's defense has like 3 first-rounders on their defensive
Hurricane
line.
Bane. Desmond.
They got some dogs on that defensive line. They have a solid secondary. Okay, you have a young rookie quarterback playing for Ohio State. He's freshman.
Nails, though, and he's played some real defenses.
Yeah, but when the time comes... Okay, and by the way, who are the real defenses that he has played? Minus
I guess
Texas.
Big Ten defenses. Michigan's defense is good too. I'm not just Miami's. Is they the best in the
best?
Texas
in the
defense is pretty damn good too.
Texas defense is very good. They played him early on. I do see this game not being 9.5. I could say a touchdown. I don't think it's going to be 10 points. I don't think it's going to.
I think it might be 14.
Well, everybody's making a big thing that Brian Hartline is no longer the offensive coordinator. Everybody wants to talk about, well, Ryan Day is calling plays.
Ryan Day was an offensive coordinator before he was a coach.
Ryan Day couldn't call plays with the best of them. So
Ryan Day called
cool
plays for a national champion.
Mm-hmm. That team was Ohio State. So there you have it. I don't see a reason why Ohio State isn't going to be the favorite in this. They deserve that.
And like script wise, as like a sports fan, it just doesn't make sense for Ohio State to lose this round. It just doesn't.
No, I think everybody wants to lure the U. The U is back, but they're not.
They're not.
The U teams of like our childhood were.
Even Miami fans like know that this isn't a championship team. But if you win, you get in, and then anything could happen. You know, any given Saturday, any given Sunday, any given Wednesday, I guess, is what we're doing today.
One could argue that Carson Beck has enough playoff experience that he keeps this game tight. Because he does perform well in the playoff.
Yeah.
He's been here twice. Minus games against very good Big Ten style defenses like Notre Dame. If we go back to that game, granted, he didn't start, so there's only so much you could take from that. But he is accustomed to playing tough defenses and accustomed to playing in large environments. So I do see this being a benefit for Miami to have Carson Beck because he's kind of the same principle. He shits the bed during low-key games against Louisville and SMU, and then we'll play good enough to beat a team like Texas A&M, which he did.
He wasn't very good, though.
But
I also don't want to harp. I don't want to harp on this game that much because anybody listening to this, it already happened. They already know what happened. You know,
maybe that's the fun of it.
But
yeah, let's face it. Ohio State wins.
They win. They win. How much? Who knows? I'm gonna go 2 touchdowns. You're gonna go 1.
I'm gonna say 1. I think it's gonna be closer than you expect, but Ohio State's
your line 6.5. You're taking the over.
Yeah, I would say 7.
Yeah, I'm taking the over on 10.5.
And I think for our bettors, I would buy it down. So buy it down, Ohio State. Yeah, your odds will be less, but whatever. And then if you want to, give yourself a little leeway, maybe you go, minus 2.5 on Miami to hedge, and that way if you win, at least you're winning.
Well, I was gonna say I would just take Miami with the spread and call it a day at that point, but who knows?
Could be something. Okay. The Orange Bowl.
Fun.
So, this is maybe the most fun game of the weekend.
Two weirdo little teams, dude. Not little, but two
Two-
weirdo teams.
Texas Tech won the Big 12.
Yep.
Oregon wins the Big 10. No, they don't.
Third. Yeah, they're third
Yeah,
in the
right.
Big Ten.
They're third in the Big 10. Oregon has been listed a slight favorite. What's this line, Vince?
I don't know.
Throw a dart.
Is it two? Is it
What's
two
our
and a half?
spread? 1.5. Most books
Oh my
have
god!
it at.
Okay.
So this is what
a
most
pick 'em.
people have as a pick 'em.
Yeah.
Texas Tech was slated to win their division early on, or should I say conference of the Big 12. They have the most money spent in NIL over the past
Best defensive
year.
player left in the.
Maybe.
Probably.
Guy who's going to be playing on Sunday for sure.
Yeah.
Oregon, on the other hand, been a great team. Dan Lanning's been doing some great work there.
Have they been pressured this year much, and have they won? Are they a diamond, or are they still trying to figure it out? That's what I'm wondering.
Closest games, USC, they played close.
Yeah.
Until they didn't. And
Yeah.
then you could say Indiana as well. They played very close.
Which was a fun game. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I mean, they barely beat. They did beat. Yeah, but that was October against Indiana. It's a different team now. Destroyed Rutgers, beat Wisconsin by a couple. Almost, I remember this game vividly. Almost lost to Iowa. Very close to almost losing to Iowa.
Lost at Texas Tech, loses to Arizona State.
I think this line is just. I want to make that clear. Like, I think it's very just. I don't know who the hell's going to win this game. This is your 11 a.m. game Central Time, kids. This is what you wake up to with a little bit of a hangover, and you're like, give me some coffee. I'm watching Oregon, Texas Tech.
Give me some eggs. Give me some coffee. Give me maybe a tequila.
I feel like Texas Tech is favored, correct? Or Oregon is?
At this stage of the game, it's a pick 'em. So
Yeah.
I don't know what most lines have as the favorite, but a lot of people are starting to the public is starting to lean towards Oregon, I feel.
What I would do is I
Rightfully so.
would take Texas Tech and I would cross my fingers and not know what the hell is going to happen in this game. The thing is like their play styles are so different. And again, this is what I'm saying. Like the two weirdest teams, like you don't know what's going to happen with either of them. And like also what jerseys is Oregon going to pull out for this one? Like there's just things where I'm like, I don't really know. I'm excited to watch it because it's a crapshoot for me. But I'm taking Texas Tech money line and calling it a day if I'm anybody.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think Oregon hasn't played a team as weird as Texas Tech this year.
On the contrary, I don't think Texas Tech has played a defense this good ever this season.
That's true.
One could argue maybe Utah, but Utah was
They were weird this year too.
BYU defensively as well. Those are Big
Yeah.
12 defenses. Those are Big 10 defenses.
You're right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It
So-
could go either way. For me, it feels like Texas Tech might be able to do it. And Oregon's, Oregon didn't, they did play last week, but it's like James Madison started scoring a lot at the end for some reason. And was it them just giving
because they
up?
left the foot off the gas. They were like,
know.
yeah, okay, let's make this less horrible. But then
Did
again,
they
to make a
bench people?
statement,
I don't even know. It's just more
they
like
very well could have to say, hey, we got to be fresh. We know we got a 30+ point lead. Who gives a shit? Let the over hit.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to go with Texas Tech here. I don't know why. That's just what
All right, I'm going to roll Oregon. I'm rolling
Okay.
Oregon, Vince. Let's
All
go. You're going Big 12 guy. I'm going Big 10 guy. Let's see how the cards fall.
That's
where they
kind
may.
of the big thing too. Is like I don't expect to have 3 Big Ten teams in the Final Four teams. That's kind
You
of
don't
what my head's
expect
at
or you
too.
don't want.
I don't expect it. If there was 3, I'd be like, told you they were the best conference in college. But like, it would be weird to see 3. Because one of them has to be SEC. So 3 Big Tens in an SEC, that doesn't look too good. But I don't know. We'll see.
It will be a fun game to watch, no doubt, in the morning window. Okay, second game in the afternoon, Rose Bowl, Alabama, Indiana.
So many people are suckling on the Alabama teat right now, dude. I don't know if you've been seeing all this. So many people are like, especially SEC coded, like, Alabama's just going to go in there and win it. You can't lose if you're calling it. Because if Alabama loses and you said they were going to win, you're like, well, yeah, and Indiana's the best team in the nation. Alabama wins. I called it. Oh, fuck you. I don't think Alabama wins this game. I don't think they're going to. I think they'll probably play them relatively close because I think they are better than people give them credit for, and they played the hell out of Oklahoma. But I think Indiana is that good, and I think they're battle tested, and I think Mendoza is that guy. Like I can't see Alabama winning this game. Do you have the line? Don't tell me. I want to guess it. Is this 2.5? Higher?
No. Oh yeah.
6.5. Going touchdown?
7.5 shows Indiana as a favorite. Oh yeah.
I'd probably take Alabama with the points, but like I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means. I can't. I think Indiana, when crunch time comes, I trust them more than Ty Simpson.
This Bama defense has been showing up where they need to.
They have.
If we look at the early half of that Oklahoma game, it was close. I think a lot of these games you
better
lean
than
towards
Oklahoma, though.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I do believe Mendoza being the Heisman, they could be having, their
fairy tale,
their internal
run.
monologue of like, we're gonna go take down the Heisman winner where he's a cheese ball. Let's go.
Yeah.
I lean the under of this game, similar to what the Big Ten title was. Same thing with the Cotton Bowl with Ohio State and Miami. I lean the under on both of them. I think that might be the safer play if you're going to bet them. But I don't see a scenario where Indiana doesn't come back and just say, hey, we're them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've predicted a Big Ten title rematch in the college football national championship. So
you'd be an idiot to think that Signetti's not doing something to gas those boys up too. You'd be an idiot.
Signetti's it.
Let his hair go gray though. What is he doing? He needs to chill on the hair.
Hey, yeah, go with a little Kiwi action if you got it and make your team feel better about you. Good for him.
He's got that amber brown going on right now, and there's no way that's natty.
Definitely.
There's no way that's natty, dude. Come on.
You sometimes you gotta let the Pauly walnuts start to shine, right?
I'm with him.
Going.
Gray shows wisdom, not just age.
It could show a lot of things. All right. But yeah, I do believe that this game, I'm going to go with the under of the points because I do believe that this is going to be a field goal game.
Yeah. I think it is too. Maybe a touchdown.
I say a field goal game or multiple touchdowns wins it.
It's either close or blowout.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I like that.
There's no in between on this. There's no in between on this.
It's not going to be a 6-point game. It's not going to be an 8-point game. It's going to be 14 or 2.
Which is interesting because if we move on to the Sugar Bowl of Georgia and Ole Miss, right now, this is the primetime game.
Yep. I think it was aptly picked. I think it should be the primetime game.
Fair enough. You have 2 Alabama disciples going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Head coach right now.
So far out of Alabama, though. I barely even think about that. I know
now the interim head coach for Ole Miss, which they're saying is their head coach at Ole Miss.
Yeah,
forget his name, George or Peter, whatever the hell his name is.
Yep.
He looks kind of like a cornball as well.
He does,
but he was the defensive coordinator at Alabama for a while with Lane.
Pete Golding.
Pistol Pete Golding. So you got 2 Bama disciples going after each other, know what they like to do. Tulane offensively, I think they're going to take some risks. I think the best quarterback in the country is
Tulane was so bad. They were so bad. That game sucked, dude. I forgot how bad it was. I'm just laughing at it now. That was so bad.
Ole Miss wiped the floor.
It was like 2 weeks ago, so I forgot about how shitty that game was.
It was very shitty. There's no doubt about it. I look at this and I just say, okay, there's potential upset here, but Georgia wins this game.
I'll tell you what I want to happen.
What do you want to happen?
I want Ole Miss to win this game. But what I wouldn't do is bet on this at all. I wouldn't even touch this fucking game.
I wouldn't touch this game.
Well, do you have the spread or you have the points?
Mm-hmm. I have the spread. I don't have the points, but I have the spread.
Let's go. I keep saying 2.5 for everything. It's got to be close. It might 6.5 for Georgia.
6.5
Woo!
is right. 6.5 is correct.
I think it's hot. I think Ole Miss is a good team, and I think they're playing with a little bit of like, fuck Lane, we don't need them. We're on our own shit. We're gonna go get it. I want Ole Miss to win this game. I don't think they're gonna. I think Georgia's gonna win it, and I've just been so anti-Georgia this whole time, and I still want to be. So in my heart of hearts, I'm taking Ole Miss, but I think Georgia's gonna win this game. I really do.
I think the rich get richer in this one.
Yeah. But that's the thing. And then you're going to go and you're going to get Ohio State and Georgia, which is just like such a chalk pick. And then, or would it be Ohio? Yeah, it would be Indiana, Georgia, actually, because they get the low seed, right? So then it'd be Ohio State versus whoever those middle guys go. It's just, Ohio State goes in, plays Texas Tech, they beat them, and then it's just like, who'd they really play? You're going to get all that shit. I hope it's Ole Miss because that'd just be fun. But I think Georgia's going to win it.
I wouldn't disagree with that. So in my eyes, we have some interesting plays that work up here in the future. Are we still leaning on the fact that it's going to be Georgia, Ohio State, and Indiana, and Oregon?
I'm taking Texas Tech.
Okay.
I got Texas Tech. I'm picking Ole Miss out of love. Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Ohio State, Indiana.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. I'm going to be wrong, but we'll see.
I like it. Table set. We'll talk about the finals, the semifinals next week. I look forward to this. This is the fun time of the year.
It is fun. It was more fun last year, though. I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah, because you were in it.
I know. Till the bitter end. I'd rather feel something than feel nothing at all, you know?
I agree with that statement. This is the best day or best 2 days of football one could ask for. I am a little bummed that they decided to not give you a game in the day on New Year's Eve, but I feel like they're like New Year's Day. We know everybody's.
I agree because I would love to watch a game right now, and I'm going to be like preoccupied.
Vince, you could watch a game. You could watch a game.
I know. Okay, sorry. I want to watch a game with some stakes.
All right. I'll tell you the game you could watch.
With some stakes?
Yeah, Nebraska, Utah. That's fun.
Yeah, lots of stakes going on right now.
Speaking of Utah, Kyle Whittingham, head coach of Michigan.
Dude, such bullshit, dude.
The rich get richer, bud.
It's so... They go to Sherrod Moore, which is a horrible idea. They get him. Sherrod Moore gets in a whole kerfuffle with the whole I'm going to kill myself and all that bullshit. And all that comes out of it is they get a better coach. Yeah, you know that whole kerfuffle he went through?
The whole kerfuffle.
Yeah. They go through all that bullshit to get a better coach. Then a lot of the coaches that have been hired already to go to a program that's an absolute mess. And now Michigan people are going to be like, we got Kyle Whittingham. We're great again.
Now and that it's said and done.
I love Kyle Whittingham, and now I want him to fail.
Now that it's said and done, the fix was in.
It was so in.
The fix was in. They knew of his
was going to happen.
Infidelity and how this was going to play out. And then somebody somewhere decided to, drop it like it's hot. They built the case. They're like, we got to get rid of this fucking guy. He's banging all the staff members. Done. All right.
Retired.
We have cause. He loses his mind. Kyle Whittingham at the end of the Utah season's like, oh, man, too bad. We're 15. We didn't make the playoff. Whoops.
I'm going to go spend time with my family.
I'm going to go retire, spend time with my family, give the new guy a part of my staff his roses, and I'm out. You guys, God bless. Meanwhile, you don't think his agent came to him in like week 9, said, hey, this is happening.
Yeah.
So get your affairs in order. and let's make sure we land on a cloud somewhere and you'll take over one of the best programs in the country with the best quarterback prospect maybe of the past 5 years.
And for the people that don't watch a lot of college football, like, he was a name, would be a name, still is a name that other teams wanted. And you're like, okay, well, he's doing his own thing. He's going to stay at Utah. He likes Utah, all this shit. They hired him, and I'm like, this is fucking garbage. This is such garbage. I'm just so dumb that they got him. It's so dumb, dude. It drives me nuts because it's like, it feels similar to the Luka thing where you're like, okay, something was going on there where it just happened, and you're like, huh?
Well, nothing as nefarious as, people banging people. But Kyle Whittingham, I would like to point this out, a listener of our show. Shout out to Utah and DJ Lem, a.k.a. Lemon. Good friend of the pod, was sprinkling this stuff to me a month and a half ago. He's like, this is happening. And there you have it. So shout out Lem for calling this one out a while ago. Asked him to air it out. He wouldn't air it out. Air it out, Lem. 312-725-2107. If you have some thought process like this, call it in. Let us know. We'd love to talk about it. Happy New Year. The rich get richer. And hey, Vince, let's have a little back and forth of how the interview went with Michigan and Kyle Whittingham. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. You're Kyle Whittingham.
Yeah.
Kyle, we're really excited. We love what you've done at Utah and your tenure there. You're one of the best college football head coaches we've seen in the past decade. We love that you retired, and we would like to offer you a bag. We just have a couple underlying questions for you.
Sure.
Are you married?
Yes. I don't even know.
Happily?
Yes. Is he?
Good. Are you horny?
Sometimes.
Are you Mormon?
Yes.
All right, so it's totally acceptable for this guy to have 7 wives. All right, let's do it.
Woo!
Sign the paper. That's
Sign me in. I don't even like co-eds, like older ladies. All right, good. Move on.
It's true. It's like, are you horny? Oh, wait. It's totally acceptable for you to have 7 wives.
You're supposed to be horny.
Fine.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a horny little Mormon guy.
They're just gonna be good, and he's gonna be a good coach for them, and he's gonna set the record straight. He's gonna set the boat afloat, if you will, and they're just gonna be good. Just what's gonna happen.
I just want to know, like, somebody should do the statistics of the Mormon population in Ann Arbor, Michigan from today as he signs or a couple weeks ago to 2 years from now. Because I bet you that population is just going to start to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they moved west at one point. Now they move right up. And
I'm sure
there's actually
Mormon...
a decent amount in Ann Arbor already because that is a beautiful area. And there's
of course. There. I'm just saying, if you're going to be bird dogging for the religion, you might want to circle that one on your map. Now you got Whittingham out there.
If he gets some wins, sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Be like, hey, your head coach is with our religion.
Book of Mormon too.
Join, right?
Instead of Orlando, he dreams of go to Ann Arbor.
Exactly. All right. That's college football. Good stuff.
The NFL is still going on, Mike. It really is. And for the first time in years, our season doesn't end next week. Who would have thunk? Oh, what a
They're not going to Cabo, Vince. They're going to be in the playoffs, and they're actually playing for something in the final game of the season. They actually have to make a decision whether or not they're going to play starters or not.
And your answer is they fucking should?
They should. This game means a lot. So
second
to kind of
is huge.
Start this off, you have the potential to lock in the second seed.
Yeah.
Depending on a couple different things. Either that or you could be the third seed with a win against the Lions on Sunday. Now, if you beat the Lions on Sunday, you pretty much lock in that you're going to be 2 or 3. If you lose, then you drop down in the ranks to potentially 4. Now, in that scenario, you either play the Seahawks, Rams.
Wait, how would they get the 4th seed?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because, no, it would either be the 2 or the 3, which makes it
Yes. Yeah, but if they win this week, it doesn't matter what the Eagles do because they already beat the Eagles, so they would be second seed locked.
Correct.
If they lose, then they would go down to the 3rd seed if the Eagles win. And the Eagles are playing the Commanders. They're probably going to beat them.
It's pretty fair assumption. So with all that being said, winning on Sunday is crucial because then that locks in the fact that you're going to play the Packers. Or if you don't win, then you either play the Seahawks, 49ers again, or the Rams, which
I fucking don't want to play any of them. That's the problem with the playoffs is you play teams that are good.
pick your poison. It's like the devil you know as opposed to the devil you don't.
That's the shitty part is in my head, the last team I want to play again is the damn Packers, but they're the best matchup. They're the team you should want to play.
To play the Packers for a third time, you know where the bodies are hidden
at home,
and you know defensively that they're pretty cooked. So to play that team this time of year would be ideal.
But that, dude, the problem that resides in all of it, Michael, is if the Bears lose to the Packers in the playoffs,
oh, we're never going to hear the end of it.
It's the season might as well just be a sham. I know it's not. But you're gonna hear it from 17 different places. Told you they're frauds. They can't even beat a team that's all injured. They go to the playoffs, they can't do shit, and then you're just back to the bullshit. If they beat them, everything's all golden and amazing. And I think that they can and they should. But god damn it, like the implications. If they go in and lose to the Rams, and then you're like, well, the Rams are good, but if they lose to the Packers, like, god damn it. But you want to face the Packers, so you want the 2 seed, so you gotta get it, and you gotta play them, and it is what it is. That's just really what it is. That sucks.
You want the 2 seed regardless. I believe that. You win the division already. Division's locked. Playoffs are locked. To be in a conversation like this is just beauty.
Yeah.
To play devil's advocate, what if you do play the 49ers again? How are you feeling about that? Well, I think we played a very great game, minus our defense just couldn't stop a nosebleed.
Welcome back to Pick'em Central. I don't think the 49ers defense plays that bad again. I don't know if the Bears defense the Bears defense isn't good, dude. They rely on turnovers. If they get 2 to 3 turnovers a game, then you're golden. And if you don't, they can bleed like a sieve. Like they could just bleed out.
To that point, you look at one call in particular that's just top of mind. Illegal hands to the face.
Yeah.
By number 35 on the Bears, but he picked the ball off. Had no bearing on the play.
Yeah.
If that pick stands,
we win the
turnover in the zone.
Yeah.
We're driving down the field again and win the game.
I agree.
So some of these calls, and yes, some of them went for you. Some of them went against you.
And he's been good for us this year. Yeah.
And CJ Gardner-Johnson has been wonderful for us this year. There's no doubt. I'm just saying, if you look at a couple different plays of that game, they go a different way. 2 drops in some crucial moments. Both by rookies as well.
Colson Loveland's first drop of the year was at such a consequential time. It really sucked.
Same thing with Luther Burden. It is tough. That game is one of the losses of the season that I just look at it and go, I'm not that mad about it.
After it, yeah, and it's what I said to everybody. I said it to you too, where it's just like they play him again. I believe they can beat him. But
you played the best offense in football. They've averaged over their past 5 games 35 points plus a game.
They didn't have their number 1 guy, though.
Who?
George Kittle.
Which is scary to think about.
Yeah. If he comes back, it's a different game, too.
Yeah.
And, Austin Booker looks good. I like him. People are calling him a headhunter now. You're like, okay.
I think Austin Booker's good, but he also got juked out of his shoes by Brock Purdy.
Yes, he did. Yeah, but Brock Purdy's got that pocket awareness, kind of like Caleb, dude.
Brock Purdy is a little jazzy fella.
He's a slippery little snake back there, where it's just like, I love it when it happens on our side, but it's just like, get him, go get him. Like, I couldn't imagine what it's like having to play against Caleb Williams like that. That would drive me nuts. Can't contain them. They're a very good offense. And, for all intents and purposes, I mean, they'd be winning any other division except for the West. Really, in reality, they should be the 2 seed, if we're being honest. but that's not how the seeding works. So yeah, I mean, I didn't end that game didn't end, and I was like, oh, the Bears suck again. I was definitely not in that way at all.
Well, as much as everybody wants to give this shit to the Eagles are also 11-5.
It's so crazy, and if you talk to anybody in Philadelphia, it feels like they're horrible. Truly.
Mm-hmm.
They hate everything going on, and their offense is a little bit better now, and you know their season's wrapping up in a way where they're playing some teams they can beat, but it was pretty dismal there in the middle. But yeah.
What's crazy to me is that in the NFC South, there's basically a 3-way tie at this stage of the game, depending on how it could all look.
Yeah, and who's the best team in the NFC South right now? If you had to be honest.
Probably the Panthers, if I had
I'd say the fucking Saints.
Well, right. At this stage of the year, it's true. The Saints are rolling lately.
Tyler Shuck's the man.
Tyler Shuck is him. There's no doubt about it. They clearly have a quarterback in the Bayou, but I don't see a way where the Panthers don't lock it up, even though you're going to play for that division. The Rams losing to the Falcons. Who saw this coming? All the storylines.
It would be funny.
Into them,
it would be funny if the Panthers lose to the Buccaneers and there's a team in the playoffs that's 8-9 and there's like multiple other teams with winning records that don't make it. That's all I'm saying. It would be, and then they would have to look at it and be like, this is kind of an issue. Like there's no reason. There's no reason that should be. There should be like a clause that if you're under 500, then you just don't make it. Like there has to be a clause in there.
I don't know about all that. I mean, the divisions shake out how they shake out. If we were on the opposite side and running away with it, you'd be like, yeah, we're great.
Yeah, 100%. It's just more like, people talk about the whole conference standings as a whole and all that shit. I never want that to happen in football. I think divisions are necessary, but it's just, I mean, it's really the same shit on the other end of the spectrum too at the AFC North. Like, it's not as bad because they're 9-7 and 8-8 instead of 7-9 and 8-8. But like, Ravens, Pitt, you could have 2 9-8 teams. If
Who would have thought at this stage of the game that this game was going to decide the division, which is basically a playoff game before a playoff game?
Steelers, Ravens, or Panthers, Bucks? I guess both of them.
Yeah, more so Steelers, Ravens.
I wouldn't have.
Not me.
Honestly. I would have assumed that it would have been Bengals, Ravens would have been more. I didn't think that the Steelers would be on top of the division right now. But you never know because the Steelers also aren't going to have a losing record. That's not something they do, regardless of who's playing. So, like, if I guess, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, let's see kind of how this all plays into all of it, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about our last week.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about these things as we get.
Why do you sound so sad when we talk about our last week? You sound so defeated. You want to give me
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So,
have your roses.
So we had two pick'ems this week on Taxi Squad, and it was between the Raiders and the Giants and the Texans and the Chargers, of which Mike took the Chargers and the Raiders, and both of them lost. So I got 2 more games on you, leaving me at a sweet little total this week of 160 and 95 on the year. You're 156 and 99 on the year. You got to catch up to 4 games this week to make a difference.
I'm excited for it.
4 games in a pretty unpredictable week is not impossible, but I am sticking to my guns and see how it goes. I'd like to win it. I haven't won it in 3 years. I won it the first year. You won the last 3. I get the vengeance this year, hopefully. So.
The wave is headed your way, but you never know. We could tie.
Feels nice. Hey, feels good to win one.
Then we get a tiebreaker where we get to pick one playoff game and see where it goes. But let's see.
Don't put the cart before the horse here, Mike.
Okay. Let's see. We will see. Let's talk about a little football. We'll talk about this week in advance. A lot of these games were just kind of poopy, so we're gonna talk about the real ones, and then we'll talk about different games as they played.
I do want to talk about the Cowboys though.
What's to talk about the Cowboys?
Eberflus, I guess, is just already out. And now he's not, but he is. And they're looking at Brian Flores to come and be the DC there.
Why wouldn't you make him the head coach?
Because Schottenheimer.
Why would, yeah.
It seems like the team like Schottenheimer, their offense actually is pretty good, but like.
If you're Flores, why am I leaving? Why are
you going to Dallas?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to leave and uproot my family for a shittier team. Now, granted, if they pay him a bag,
they're the same story. Basically,
will Everflush work in the NFL again? I don't think he will.
Dude, if you go 2 years in a row getting fired from head coach and then getting fired from DC, he should have been. First off, should have never been a head coach. We said it when he got hired; he shouldn't be a head coach, and now he can't even coach a defense. Like he really couldn't in Indy when he got hired as head coach. So like, nice, dude. It doesn't make any sense to me. Their defense has been horrible this year. He seems like a nice enough guy, but he shouldn't be coaching.
Seems like a great guy. Shout out to his bees, and maybe one day Vince can still fulfill the prophecy of marrying his daughter.
I don't plan.
I will say that the Cowboys beat the Commanders 30-23. Okay, whatever.
Welcome, B-Flow.
Yeah, it's just like, B-Flow's going there. I don't think so. Trevon Diggs got released by the Cowboys.
He did,
which is kind of crazy to me. If you're the Bears, you can claim him off waivers. Do you do it?
No.
He's getting healthy. Ball hawk.
Yeah,
you need help in your secondary.
Do you need another ball hawk? You need guys he's not good in coverage. That's the problem. He's only a ball hawk. So we don't need another one of those. We need somebody that can cover tightly, because the issue is there's a lot of open field in the middle where guys are just wide open. And I know that's Shanahan offense and all that shit, but you need someone that can mano-y-mano. If you're playing man defense, get in there and play man defense. Like, that's what they need.
Kyle Shanahan was just the king of just like, going this way. No, we're going that way. All right, You're fucked.
100%.
Yeah. So we'll get into that game. Now, Cowboys win. Go figure. Lions, on the other hand, were playing the Vikings at home, and the Vikings played for nothing more than just bragging rights. On Christmas Day,
really what it was, yeah.
The Lions clearly didn't want any part of this game. Jared Goff looked like off after like the Super Bowl run. Just not good.
If you require a team to play on Thanksgiving, you should not require a team to play on Christmas.
It's kind of a dick move, isn't it?
Why did they play? Yeah, they were all talking about that too. It's just like, why the fuck are we playing? And my friend writes for the Lions, and he's like, I didn't have a singular holiday with my family this year because I had to go to both games. So he couldn't go to Christmas or Thanksgiving this year. Like, that sucks. That's such bullshit, dude. Like, it's so dumb. Yeah, I feel like the Lions were like, our season's kind of cooked. We are more than likely not going to be able to make the playoffs. This put this is the straw that broke the camel's back, essentially. I don't think any of them were convinced to go and try hard in this game. It was just a shitty game. Again, Christmas games sucked this year. And Max Brosmer, I think my brother texted me about it. He said he was sacked for 45 yards or something like that. And he
took a total of 7 sacks.
For 45 yards, give or take. He threw for 51 yards, meaning that he really, his overall yards from scrimmage was 6, and they won the game. They won the game by 13. That's insane.
If you're Justin Jefferson, how the hell do you get out of Dodge?
Truly. Or you just say, hey, was this year a wash, and 9's the man, and I don't know. Or
get one more off season. Yeah, absolutely.
Or you take Burrow from one place to another, and he goes from Jamar Chase to Justin Jefferson.
They would have to give up so much to get him.
What are they missing?
It would be.
What are they missing in Minnesota?
I don't want to see him at that point.
I agree.
Cincinnati.
I agree, but like him and that offense with those guys, and he knows Justin Jefferson already. I could see him in purple. That's all I'm saying. If he's going anywhere.
It would be crazy work if he was in purple. I would also say that in my eyes, I look at the Vikings and say, yeah, they are a great quarterback away from being there.
Now, they got everything else.
Well, we'll see. They need a running back, I believe, and they need a defense that they're also very sound defensively, but they could use a little bit more.
Sure. But I'm saying, like, you can have a first-round draft pick or whatever, but, if you got to give away 3 and a guy for Joe Burrow, then you do it.
I agree with that. Okay. Let's talk about
Chris Olajuwon.
Chris Oladukin.
He-
Turns out Chris Oladukin did some lore on Chris Oladukin. North Dakota State guy.
Yep.
Brought them to Natty. Or the
Is that where
FBS Natty.
Jordan Love went? The
No.
Rams or whatever?
No. Jordan Love went to Utah State. Chris
Oh.
Oladukin went to North Dakota State.
Right.
What was the guy's name in the draft that everybody was losing their mind about who went to North Dakota State as well? Played on the 49ers. What was his name?
Pearsall?
No, his same draft as Justin Fields. Everybody
Weird
was
name?
on him. No, he didn't have a weird name. He was just a guy.
What?
Yes, North Dakota. Yes. What was his name?
Oh, Trey Lance. That's what I was thinking of.
Trey Lance. So
worked
he
out.
was before Trey Lance and jumped around just from practice squad to practice squad, or taxi squad, if you will, to plug the show. And now he's a starting quarterback, and he played pretty well.
There was one drive in particular where I was like, he might be gearing up for a good drive right now. Like, if you're the Broncos, and I know there wasn't a lot of reason to try that hard in this game, but they almost bit you, dude. It got close.
They
got pretty
were close to having a
They
nibble.
were losing at
close
one
to-
point. It was 7-6 at halftime, dude.
Yeah, I don't worry really much about the Chiefs. They'll get Mahomes back, whether or not Tool Boy retires or not. No one. It's not going to make a difference.
Never
They'll
call my
reload
king
through
a
the
tool,
draft.
dude. He's the man.
Who?
Travis
Kelce?
Kelce? He's the man, dude.
I say he rides off in the sunset. He's won his rings. I'm out. You guys figure this out. I'm going to go be with my billionaire girlfriend.
Fiance.
Who also, I'd like to say that, my bad, fiance, who she gave a staffer at the Chiefs game $600 for Christmas. How kind of her.
Oh my God, that's like a dime from me.
It's like, this is for you. Oh, thanks so much.
Yeah, she's a person that should be tipping $2,000 at the restaurant. Like, what are we doing?
Correct. Okay. Vince, this was a game that Broncos win, by the way, 20-13. It was close for a second, but Oladukin didn't Harukin. Texans
Mahomes are boys.
Yep. Texans, Chargers at home.
This
Showed
had
you their
implications.
lumps. Texans are good.
The Texans' defense is good, I think.
Their offense is banged up beyond being banged up.
Yeah, going into the playoffs, I'm not like, oh. I don't believe in CJ Stroud. He had an okay game. He gives the ball away a lot. Their defense is just that good. And DeMeco Ryans calls it an insane defense. It can get you far in the playoffs, but let's be honestly, both of these teams, they're both going to be in the playoffs, and I wouldn't be afraid of either of them all too much.
I don't disagree with that statement. I think the one team you could be a little fearful of is the Texans because of the defensive prowess.
Yep.
That's all I have.
They have a hell of a defense, just like
Now, if Rashawn Slater and Joel get back, different story.
whole different team, dude. Whole different team.
Because Omarion Hampton's back, and you got these guys on offense clearly dogging.
Quinn Johnson learned how to catch the ball last year,
figured out how to
which has
catch
been
the
nice.
ball the past year, which is great for him. The Chargers are a great team. They just have their lumps, and I mean Herbert's him. But what do you do in this scenario?
What do you mean?
You realize your lumps are pretty lumpy. You're still an 11-5 football team. You're playing in one of the best divisions in the AFC as a whole. You still get a wild card spot. And right now, if you do get Alt back and these guys back at that time frame,
they could beat the Broncos next year if the whole team's good.
They could potentially beat the Broncos this year if they play them in the wild card round.
Sure. It's just not against those edge rushers. If they don't have, they got to protect Justin Herbert, and they can't right now. And you can't really do anything about it. So you just got to call plays where he's either getting rid of the ball quickly, which is not his forte. He's going to look for guys downfield. So either you play into his strengths or you let him get rid of the ball quickly and he gets sacked less. I would rather just play into his strengths and hope for the best. That's the best thing you can do.
I'd agree. I would agree with that statement. All right. Texans win. Ravens, Packers. We picked this one incorrectly.
Yeah, we
Not
were both
good.
wrong. What was that? Is this okay? Is this maybe the Ravens are figuring something out on? You can't even say that because they scored 24 points on them. It was more
Here.
just like Derrick Henry's the man. Maybe we should give the ball to Derrick Henry more. I think is the answer. To
How
that
about
question.
36 carries, 216 yards, and 4 touchdowns? I think
That's
that was
what
the
it
difference.
was.
Next question.
They forgot about Derrick Henry the whole season, and now they're like,
They're just like,
he's really good.
Hey, we're going to run it down their throat.
And the Packers
see
aren't
if they
that
can
easy to
stop
run
them.
on.
Well,
They're not
now
that
they
easy
are.
to run on. Yeah, it seems like it.
Contrary to popular belief, yes, they are.
Yeah. If you
If
have
you're the
Derrick
Bears and you play them again, you're just like, two-headed monster. Let's run the football.
Yep. Yeah, and like,
they're very little monsters. but
how are
monsters.
you, Lamar? How are you, Lamar? What's going on?
A lot of
coming
people
back
are
this
saying
week, right?
this up. We'll see. A lot of people are saying that both teams could have head coaches on a bubble, depending on who
Meaning
wins the game.
the Steelers
and the
the
Ravens.
Ravens. Yeah, I agree.
Could you imagine those coaches would be having jobs and like fired,
Yeah.
hired, done?
They are the coaches that, in my opinion, would take a year and then get hired immediately the next year. That's what it feels like.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
no doubt. Take a year with your family, go travel the world. Either way, 41-24 Ravens. Packers aren't much without Jordan Love.
I was hoping Michigan would wait and John Harbaugh would get hired by Michigan.
Just Harbaugh swap.
It worked last time. Fuck it.
If
Why not?
Harbaugh does anything, he's staying in the NFL.
I'd say.
Buccaneers are talk
They
about a
don't
coach that
wanna
might
win.
lose his job. They're done.
He goes on that whole rant. He's just throwing F's around all over the place. They go in, they lose to the Dolphins, who aren't playing for anything except for pride and McDaniel's job. Like,
Baker
It's-
looks hurt. I don't know what more to say.
he looks
Baker
like Panthers Baker right now, to be honest.
He looks like he's hurt. I don't know what more I could say other than that.
None
This
of
is
it's
not a great
working.
game.
And we'll get to it, but nobody wants to win the NFC South right now. Give it to the Saints, dude. I swear to God, dude. Just
The
let
Saints
them
want to
do it.
be there. Give it to the Saints.
Give it
Let
to
the
them.
let the
They're more
boys
fun.
let the boys do something. I don't disagree. I just can't believe that Theo Weiss and Quinn Ewers are out here cooking you.
Quinn Ewers is awesome. I want to see him play all the time, dude.
You got Theo Weiss, Mizzou King out here
Yeah.
crushing you.
Who would have thought?
And just Quinn Ewers just like, yeah, hey, if you remember, I'm pretty good.
It was the,
I
when
still think
everybody's
he's
like,
not,
it was just the, when everybody said Art should have started over me. It was that. It was like, I'm still good. He was
You just
very
beat a
good.
really shitty Bucks
And
team.
I know, but in two years ago, he was like a top 5 pick. And then last year was like his stock just went down crazy. He's still a good quarterback.
He's a system guy.
Yeah.
One could
Let him
argue
play in a system.
he's perfect to play in
So
this
is
system.
Darnold. So is Darnold.
Well, Darnold could be considered more. Darnold could sling that football. I digress.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam Darnold made some throws at USC
Yeah,
that you
but
were
if
like,
you,
that
I
guy
know.
is him.
He did that in Texas too. Quinn Ewers did that in Texas too. He extended plays. Yeah.
Quinn
Yeah.
Ewers extended plays, but he was not fitting the ball into tight spaces. He was floating the ball over people's heads. That's what he
true.
was famous for.
He had a hell of a couple receivers on that team too.
King
but
of a floater.
we got ourselves a floater.
It's a floater. Okay. Bucks lose. Patriots beat the shit out of the Jets 42-10.
Jesus Christ, that game
I would like to
sucked.
remind everybody that 3 rookie head coaches are taking their teams to division titles.
Welcome to Coaching Matters in the NFL.
The Bears, Pats, and the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. We'll get to them next.
Coaching Matters.
Browns wound up beating the Steelers 13-6 after the Steelers beat the Lions the week before.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shador Sanders, you're hilarious. This is funny.
I know, and there was a whole Rodgers interview, and they were talking about him going to the playoffs. He's like, we find ways to win, except for this week, clearly. It's like, it was so funny because it's just like, how the hell did that? This isn't any given Sunday game, to be honest.
This is.
Everybody
And
gets paid.
hey, never hurts to see, one of the best players in the league doing what they do. It's just
You're talking about
kinda what
Shador,
happened.
right?
No. Myles Garrett, who had one tackle. I'm just saying, like, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy work.
It was a stupid, stinky game, and there's no reason it should have went the way that it did, but it did.
That was a total shit bowl. Sometimes a good team will go into Cleveland and you just get murked.
Yeah.
The Jaguars beat the Colts. Phillip Rivers officially not starting anymore. This was a fun experiment.
It was fun.
It was fun.
But
while it
welcome
lasted.
again, Mike. He said he would never start in the NFL, but Riley Leonard, 1 year in, already starting, dude.
Hey,
What a
let's
guy.
go. There's
What a
Riley.
guy.
Good for Riley. Shout
Yeah.
out to Riley. Life for Riley.
Best-
Jaguars
Best
will have
running
these
game
games
in the NFL. Jonathan Taylor and Riley Leonard. I swear to God, best running game in the NFL.
Just bring back the triple
Just
option. You're
no
going to be
passing.
amazing.
Yeah.
Jaguars play these games where you're like, are they good? Are they not? I don't know. Trevor Lawrence doesn't throw for a touchdown, runs for 123-17 total.
I think the Jaguars are good.
They're
I think
pretty
this
good.
is an in division. I don't think the Colts are good, but they go out and they win the game. There's no reason. In the same way with the Bears, where it's like, I think the Jaguars can beat anybody.
Last time the Jaguars were in this position, I would like to remind everybody,
Bortles.
no. They were in the playoffs 5 years ago.
With T-Law? Was he a rookie?
He was a second-year guy, and
Doug
they got
P?
Doug Peters.
Ah.
Maybe it's that first-year coaching magic. Don't know what it is, but something's going on out there in Duval. So Jacksonville on the bubble to win a division.
Remember when the
Saints,
Colts
Titans-
fans were like, thank God you guys gave us Tyler Warren?
We'll talk about it.
Funny.
So Saints win 34-26. There you go.
Fun
Titans
game.
suck. Okay.
Best
Tyler
game
Shuck.
in this little pocket. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true.
When that was on, I was
Hey.
like, I'm really enjoying this Saints Texans game.
Hey, Kellen Moore knows offense. Tyler Shuck pretty good. Audric Estime, I'm sure you love to see him.
I
doing well.
love seeing Audric Estime out there, dude. I do.
No doubt. Vince is an
He's a
Audric
man.
Estime kind of guy.
I love him.
Seahawks beat the piss out of the Panthers, and the Seahawks just kind of say, hey, we're here. But the Seahawks lead you to believe that they may not be that in the playoffs. Time will tell. It's going to be interesting to monitor.
Panthers, no fight. No fight.
No.
They need to win the division. Get out there and fight.
Yeah, no fight in that one. They were clearly outmatched. Defense for the Seahawks, just nails. Michael McDonald, you don't know him, but now he's your head coach.
He's your head coach.
You don't know. The Bengals beat the shit out of the Cardinals 37-14. There you have it.
Fire Gannon. Yeah, move on.
Yeah, Gannon's done. You need a whole new thing there in AZ out here in the desert. The Giants beat the piss out of the Raiders. Raiders are clearly tanking.
Pete.
It's over.
Leave,
It's
Pete.
done.
Pete, leave, dude. You
Just
should
be
not be doing this again. Just get out of there, Pete. And Gino, get out of there
Geriatric
too.
Pete.
What are we doing? What are we
Just
doing?
be done. They're not starting Max Crosby. They're probably going to trade him.
They should.
Okay.
I wonder if a
Bears.
team needs an edge rusher. Yeah, I know.
The Eagles squeaked a win by the Bills 13-12. Oh, man, this was so nuts. Josh Allen just
Stupid.
sailed the throw to ice the game. 2-point
He does
conversion
it.
at the end.
He does it so rarely, but every now and then you'll
Happens
just
to the
be
best
like,
of 'em.
boneheaded, fuck, and you can't say it's a thing about him because he doesn't do that.
He
ever.
had Khalil Shakur open in the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
And sailed the throw.
It was just like what, yeah, and he doesn't miss those throws usually. That's why you're just like, how the hell did that happen? And you know, like that's the thing that Bills fans are like, he's so good, but that might happen in the playoffs, and you'd be like, that was the difference. And that scares them a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you're the Eagles, you're like, we got another one. Don't know how the fuck that happened, but we got another one.
Right.
Cool. Because
Right.
they didn't score again after the second quarter. It was
No.
just like, okay, good. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Like
It was
just-
close, but I would like to remind everybody that the Bills held the Eagles to no points.
the Eagles' offense isn't good.
They held the Eagles to no points in the second half.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Their offense isn't good. It was just like, that was the thing. The fourth quarter came, and then the Bills were like, oh, we could score points too. And they started scoring. You're like, oh, shit. And then that play happened. So a little too late on that. But just Bills fans, If that happens again in the playoffs, they're going to be freaking out. They're going to be freaking out.
Yes, I don't. Bills need to make sure that they're playing their best football in January. And that is the only way I believe that they are going to say, all right, let's go on a run. Because now you need to go win 4 games in a row to get to the Super Bowl.
Yep. And no home field advantage this time, friends.
So maybe that helps them. Who knows? This was their year if they were going to do it, though. No Mahomes. It was like a Jordan year. Like, no Jordan. Now you got to go.
It was like the
win
Rockets.
The division.
It's how Olajuwon won his championships, is doing that.
Not necessarily the division, but the conference. Go play the conference the best you ever have. And you can't explain a delta like the Patriots, but.
No Lamar.
Right.
No Mahomes. Like, get in there. Beat Drake May. Who gives a shit? Come on,
right.
Now.
All right, we talked about it a lot already, but the Bears lose 38-14.
Specifically, though, I will say this was the best game of the weekend for anybody, regardless.
Yeah.
It was no defense, all offense the whole time. Brock Purdy is him. Caleb Williams is him. I don't care what anybody says at this point. You can bullshit me for the rest of eternity, but they were just going back and forth. It was. You've seen the comparisons a lot. It was that Rams-Chiefs game where it was like the Chiefs-Bills game too, where it was like, no one's going to make a stop. They're not going to make a stop. It's going to be touchdown, 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 field goal, uh-oh. You get all the way down to the end, and you can't make the play at the end. Like, you're not going to freak out over that as a fan because you're like, they got to do it better next time. Like, everybody was going off. It was just fun to watch, to be honest. I wasn't even that sad. It was tough, but I wasn't that sad. Brock Purdy interception right off the bat, too, bro. What a fucking... That was so
The
fun.
game started off so hype. It was like very Super Bowl-esque to me where like something great happens to start and then you're like, oh, boy, is it going to get worse?
But that's the thing. It wasn't like a do the whole time. It was just...
It was a roller coaster.
It was... The 49ers scored 2 touchdowns, so then it was 14-7, and then it was just catch-up the whole time. And you're like, someone's going to make someone's going to move the wrong chess piece and the other person's going to checkmate them.
And these games happen over time.
Yeah.
And I just look at the performance by the Bears as nothing to shake a stick at. The defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. They were getting pieced apart. Shanahan's this was 2 of the best offensive minds in the NFL going head-to-head. That's what 100%. I chalk it up to.
Yep.
You knew from quarter 1 this game was going to go down in the final minute, and it did.
Robert Saleh was sweating on the other side, buddy. He was not having a good time with Ben Johnson's offense either. Could have sworn they were going to call a timeout at the end of the game. I think Johnson expected them to call a timeout at the end of the game, and they didn't. Bears get set, make a play, and it is what it is. Everybody's saying that DJ Moore was wide open. He was on the other side of the field, and Caleb was rolling out left.
What are you supposed to do? That's a scramble
across
drill.
His body and do that? Fucking no way.
Scramble drill play. DJ needs to be more involved in this game from a whole, but your rookies showed you they could show up when you needed them most, and they did. Colson Loveland, 6 receptions, 94 yards, and a touchdown, 10 targets. Luther Burden coming out. He might be a number 1 next year. Who knows? Luther Burden, the third, 8 receptions, 138 yards, touchdown, 9 targets. The man dropped his 9th target. I would like to point that out.
Yeah.
Colson Loveland dropped his 10th. So there are things here that I look at and say, you left some plays on the field. It's nothing to really get too down in the dumps about. You probably could have ran the ball a little bit more than you did. I like this team moving forward. This is a loss that, once again,
it reminds you that you're mortal.
Well, not only that you're mortal, but it also shows our fan base that you can only pull the rabbit out of the hat so many times in a given season. And we talked about it earlier before we got into the segment, but that pick, that hands to the face penalty in the end zone for the Bears doesn't happen. This game is totally different.
Yep.
There's a lot of things fundamentally I think the Bears need to clean up defensively, but I'm not a coach. So.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what it is. I
can't piece it together, but Caleb is showing you he's here, and he's just going to progressively climb this hill with his coach.
271 against the Lions. That's all I'm asking for.
330 here. 2 touchdowns, 100 pass rating, no interceptions.
He's only thrown 4 picks this year, 5 picks this year?
It's very low.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bears are showing you that they're here to play significant football in the month of January, and it's the first time we could say that in a long time. So
Fine
it's
with
a
me.
loss, but still something you keep your chin up.
Yep.
Rams.
The fuck
God.
was that? What the fuck was that?
Was that?
Excuse my language, but what the fuck was that? I don't understand it at all.
I don't know if the Falcons just had a game plan on Stafford that was just like, yeah, we got his number, and it worked. Kirk
3
Cousins out here
picks?
looking.
I said like Seinfeld. 3 picks.
3 picks. What are we doing? And you believe it?
And
But-
what that essentially did, which pissed me off too, is in the odds for MVP, Stafford's second now.
That is butt cheeks galore.
Part of me feels like they're going to give it to Stafford for, I don't know if you call it vanity or whatever you would, or just the fact that he's so old, but like he's got to come out and actually play his ass off a little bit in this. And he has implications with it too, with this division. Like he's got to come out and play in week 18. They were in a spot where they could have gotten 12 wins and then been pretty coasty, but not anymore.
Well, not anymore. It's going to be a hell of a game for them. I mean, they play the Cardinals, so whatever. You just look at it like, okay, go beat up on the Cardinals and one more time, tune yourself up for the playoffs and call it.
Well, it's also like you got to make sure you watch out for David Sills. That's what I've always said.
Yeah, watch out David Sills, dude. Watch out Trey McBride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Sills,
So-
3 receptions, 37 yards. Good shit, David.
Shout out David. But yeah, the Rams in particular, I think they'll get Devontae Adams back in the playoffs. This looks like a different team. Defensively and by special teams perspective, they are not very great. So
This
Even though-
week was don't get too comfortable week. Feels like.
we were quite wrong. And speaking of picks,
Well,
let's
I was
get into
pretty
it.
right. You were kind of wrong, but I was pretty right. So this week, a reminder for the people at home: Mike's down 4, needs 4 on me to win this whole shebang, or to tie it 5 to win the shebang. I'm gonna make the pick first. I'm gonna read the picks. So that means you adjust as you need, but you at least need 4 different picks than me this week. Panthers, Buccaneers for the division. If the Bucs lose, they're out. If the Bucs win, there's still like some implication going on with it, I think. But I will take the Panthers.
Bold decision, Count. Let's see if it plays out for him. For the sake of parody and me needing to pull a rabbit out of my hat,
It's not
give me
even
the
for
Bucs.
parody. This is for you. Yeah, you gotta go. Seahawks at the 49ers, at home for the 49ers. The 49ers want home field advantage the entire playoffs, including the Super Bowl. If they go there, they're going to be playing their asses off. I'm taking the 49ers.
This is like for who gets home field advantage as a whole.
And the Super Bowl's in Santa Clara too. So if they go all the way through, they'll never leave their house for the whole playoffs.
Give me the Seahawks.
Okay. Colts at Texans. Riley Leonard. I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah, give me the Texans.
Browns at Bengals. Who gives a flying shit? But I'm going to take the Bengals.
Give me the Bengals as well.
Okay. All right. We got the Saints at the Falcons. Dude, the Saints are a squad. I'm taking the Saints.
Give me the Falcons. They just proved that they could beat a very good football team, and I still
True.
think they had something to play for because they're on the bubble for a playoff spot as well.
Packers at Vikings. Vikings need a better pick, and the Packers are in the playoffs, so I'll take the Packers. Oh, are they going to rest everybody? Give me the Vikings. What the fuck? Give me the Vikings. Why not?
Give me the Packers.
Titans at Jaguars. This is the Jags game to lose. Give me the Jags.
Jags. Give me the Jags for sure.
Cowboys at Giants. Ugh. I'll take the Cowboys.
Same. Give me the Cowboys.
Cardinals at Rams. Definitely taking the Rams in this game.
I will take the Rams as well.
Chiefs at Raiders. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs as well.
I don't think the Raiders can ever win another game as they're currently constructed.
No, I don't think
Commanders
that's
at
gonna happen.
Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Commanders are bad.
Give me the Eagles as well.
Dolphins at Patriots.
Do the Patriots rest everybody?
That's kind of my thought, but can they lose the 1 seed or no?
I don't think there's a shot in hell you lose the 1 seed, even if you win or lose this game.
Or they can.
I mean,
the Broncos have the 1 seed. The Broncos lose against the Chargers, and the Patriots get the 1 seed. So they're not resting their guys.
Fair. All right. Yeah. Give me the Pats.
Lions at Bears. Lions.
We gotta just take it on the nose.
I was gonna say you can't do that out of strategic reasons. You got to keep it.
We're getting the 3 seed, dude.
Oh man, Chargers at Broncos for the same reason as the Patriots. I'm gonna take the Broncos. You got the Gruden face on right now. Let me tell you something, man. Give me the Chargers.
Let me tell you something, man. Broncos been brilliant like dog doo-doo for the past couple of weeks, man. Chargers lose a tough game last week at home. They're going to go on the road, and they're going to stick it to those Broncos, giving the Patriots the 1 seed in the AFC. Give me the fucking Chargers. I love it.
Oh, hell yeah, Gruden. Jets at Bills.
Bills.
It's just no. It's the same thing with the Raiders. They should do Jets versus Raiders. Whoever wins it gets the number 1 pick. That's what they should do. Ravens at Steelers. Do we get Lamar? Is Lamar playing in Week 18?
Biggest question. Don't know.
Lamar Jackson was the only player on the Ravens injury report to be a full participant today, so he will be playing. I'll take the Ravens.
It's for the division. It's essentially a playoff game. Ravens not so great in playoff games. Give me the Steelers.
Okay. Now, just for the sake of what we're looking at right now, we have 1 game, 2 games. We have...
we got like 5 games here.
3 games. 4 games, 5 games. So
we got 5
if you're
games
right on all of them and I'm wrong on all of them, you win.
I'm taking big swing. If I'm going down, I'm going down swinging.
If you win 4 of the 5, then we tie. So
that's your bottom dollar.
Hey, best of luck. Best of luck.
Thanks, man.
Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen, dude?
Nobody knows what's about to happen. It's going to be a beautiful new year. Things are happening that, we're so excited for in this podcast. I can't even tell you. And as we lead into this new year, I hope all of you just be safe on New Year's Eve. Please. Now that it's all over, we hope you're still with us.
I hope you're okay.
We hope you're okay. We know you're feeling it today, so just hang out with the boys this lovely morning or afternoon or whenever you're listening to us. And then, call it in, 312-725-2107. We appreciate all of you sticking with us for another year, and season 6 is about to be the best one yet. Let's take this thing to the next level.
Go on.
As always, we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Talking Tales with Mike and Vince. Oh, jazzy beats while we dispense. Yeah,